Just cleaning my glasses here. Welcome everybody to Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Did you tweet it? I think it goes to tweet it real quick.
There we go. No, I did. I tweeted it. It's Streamlabs has a Twitter integration.
Oh, I gotta sign in through that still.
Yeah. So I've been using that for a little bit. It's really quick and simple. Just gotta add some hashtags. Well, you just gotta add some hashtags, but otherwise it's fine. I punched it up a little bit before I post it, but it's just part of the go live thing. You go to go live, and then it gives you the tweet that it'll auto send out for you underneath, and then you just add whatever you want, or rewrite it, or tell all your viewers to fuck off, whatever you want.
I mean, I do that too. But...
Or you can just turn it off and not use it at all, in which case, why'd you bother installing it, you silly person? How's everybody doing this week?
I am finally feeling better after having 10 days of sickness. I
Yay!
started my estrogen pills, and I had a reaction. I started my estrogen patches, and I had a skin reaction to it.
Oh dear!
And then I thought I had eaten something, and I was like having issues. So that was so because I was having I'd wake up, I'd be shivering cold even though I'm drenching with sweat, like violently shaking like this, like I'm doing all my muscles to try to hold myself still.
Yeah.
Right. Then I would shit and be nauseous for like 6 hours.
Wow.
And then I would get hungry enough to eat.
Oh, great.
But what I found out was
affecting her ability to watch movies with me.
Well, that's just
I basically
wrong.
kept going to sleep at like 10 o'clock. It was crazy, dude.
Wow.
I was so tired.
What is this nonsense?
So what happened was, and then after I got the patch off, so I thought it was just something I ate when I was on the patch. It's just a coincidence, right? Started taking the pill after a day of rest from it, and like the sickness never went away. It got worse and worse and worse until yesterday I stopped taking it. I feel better. Hopefully I continue feeling better. I think it's having a reaction to the pill itself, not just the patch.
Okay. So
what makes me sad?
Shit, basically.
What makes me really sad is that your body just hates you, man. And it's not just this. It's like
just generally
everything that I've noticed about over the past the whole time I've known you.
There's something.
The problem with the dental issues, and the problem with the
dental
gut
is like
issues.
a 10-year problem.
Yeah. But I mean, it's always something with your body just fucking revolting.
I got
you.
bad luck. I had bad genes. I got a degenerative disorder. I had like some shit.
Really? Right now.
So right out of high school.
Okay.
We're with you?
We're good.
Okay. Right out of high school,
Jill.
I had problems with my teeth and my back. I had scoliosis right out of high school, so I've had this almost my entire life. It's from a heavy backpack during development, sleeping on a waterbed. Those things combined apparently fucked my back up. So, and then because of that, fucked my knee up because I'm leaning to one side.
I just like to add, I've always maintained that waterbeds are terrible for your back.
They're awful for your back.
Because every single person I know who ever had a waterbed also had back problems. And
that's because there's no support, and you need support when you're resting.
Then you should get a waterbed. Why would I want a waterbed? It's like, because
they're
they're awesome.
Everyone they're fun. No, they're annoying to fucking because they slosh, and the slosh works against you.
Yes, exactly. It's counter-rhythmic.
Or it doesn't rhythmic as fast as you can fuck.
Yeah.
Look, sometimes I jackhammer. I'm just saying.
It's like it just.
And then I'm fighting the wave.
Really did not need that image in my head, but anyway. Skinslip just railing someone. Yeah. Anyway.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So just right off the top, I was going to do a marathon on Monday, another gaming marathon. We had a lot of fun last week. However, this weekend is a long weekend, and I actually do have Rose this weekend, so I'm thinking we'll push it back a day and do it on Tuesday instead. Normally, marathons are going to be Mondays on a regular basis on Twitch, so if you want to try to catch one live, then typically it'll be Mondays. I have also...
I have a movie marathon on Monday.
I have also posted a streaming schedule on the Twitch page, so we're going to try to stick to that as much as possible. So basically, I'll be live every day at noon Pacific time. So, and if I need a break or something, I'll just, I'll notify, I'll put that on the schedule somewhere. But yeah.
Posting Discord also.
Yeah, and posting Discord as well. So, under normal circumstances, streaming every day at 12. Oh, hello, Rosie. My little ninja. Just saw you go, but where were you? Standing right there. Oh, okay. I didn't notice.
I thought you were playing Fortnite.
No, we're doing SNI. It's SNI time. Because it's S.
What?
It's Saturday.
Oh.
It's SN.
It's the
S.
S.
This is
S.
high.
Amazing. It's S. That's all it is.
What?
It's SN, you little I.
S.
Apparently, the Discord notification woke up DL to come watch the show.
Oh, excellent. Good morning, DL. Large. I literally
Hi,
woke
Rosie.
up just now and heard this Discord.
Hi, Rosie! Yeah, she waved back finally! It's only taken me 5 times of doing this.
Excellent. Finally got Rosie acknowledgement.
The Knights of Snee.
Oh, down to the suckers now, eh?
We are the Knights of
All
Snee.
that's left.
We are the knights who say...
You literally ate all your stuff in a week. Little piggy. Little
You're gonna make me fall into the book.
little chocolate fiend and chips fiend. Just a fiend,
I just
generally.
have a pile of wrappers on my desk.
Yeah, I'd like you to tidy those up, by the way.
I will.
Still waiting on the inspection here, so we got to keep the place in good shape.
I still haven't done the inspection.
No,
Jesus Christ.
I haven't even had a notice.
There's a lot of apartments. It
Haven't
takes
had
time.
a notice. They said they'd give 24-hour notices after the 30th. It's now November 9th.
They could probably only do a few a day. You know? That's just probably what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like,
I mean, the last
Hey, you
time...
better get your shit together real nice and fucking quick, assholes,
Yeah.
so that you can hurry up and
Maybe
wait.
they're only doing them once
Yeah.
a week because they're busy doing other shit. Who
Yeah,
knows?
like how much did I bust my ass doing that, like, that week? When I
It
had,
derailed
like,
you for a whole
panicking.
week.
those 3 days of notice.
It's like 4 days. It was like 4 days.
Well, it gave us an
Derailed you.
entertaining stream anyway. You guys finally got to see my room with the library and everything, so...
Yeah.
The stout
And
has hair.
And
Yes,
that
Stout
dead
has
fucking.
hair.
I mean,
He
what?
just
I didn't say anything.
chooses to wear a hat today.
I have a hat. I literally just put it on. I won't have hair soon. I mean, we all have established this.
Yeah.
Fucking shave it off already.
Said he
dude.
won't have hair soon, but he
Seriously,
still does
shave it
for
off
now.
already.
Yeah.
I
Just
can't
go
shave
bald.
his hair.
Just let it
Yeah.
go.
Let it
Just,
go.
Just let it go.
Let it go. You don't need that hair anymore.
Oh no,
Yes.
no, 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 no.
As Sean
Bad
said, I want
Hurting
to.
the water
as-
right now.
As Sean described it, I should say.
Uh-huh.
I choose to hang on to my island of hope.
Oh, yes. The Island of Hope, yes. God, I was so pissed off at that lady when she said that. Like, okay, I've had like 2 conversations with you. You've not earned the right to rib me in that way.
There.
That's like me saying you're fat. You're fat, lady.
What just happened? I was sorry, I got distracted.
Talking about a man's baldness or receding hairline or what have you is the guy equivalent of calling a woman fat.
I don't know.
essentially.
I'll call you bald occasionally.
Yeah, but see,
But
you've earned that though because
Yeah, I know.
you
I've been here
guys,
for I've been here for like 7 or 8 years.
you guys
Yeah.
are longtime friends. You've earned the right to, and It's just light ribbing or whatever, and it just doesn't matter. Like, you have to know a person and have a rapport with them before you can, like, say something like that. You don't just say shit like that. And it just pissed me off. But anyway, maybe.
Yeah, no, you have every right to be offended by
she
that.
thought she was being funny. It's like, no.
And you know what? Some
I
people
don't
do
know
that.
you.
You know, the thing is, she says that in her head. She's going, "Why the fuck did you say that, you moron?" You know, she could be beating herself up about it too.
No, she wasn't. She was just.
Oh.
She talked like that to
Because
everybody.
I've literally made a bad joke, and I'm thinking to myself, what?
Exactly, Klein. You got to build the camaraderie. You got to find where the line is drawn. You don't just blurt something out like that. It's like,
I don't know you.
You know, I don't just use the bald out of nowhere. It's got to be a right time, place thing.
That's right.
You got to hit him when he's least expecting it.
Drum Mike says,
laugh.
Drum Mike says hair is overrated. Yeah, you're one of those shave it bald and have a goatee guys, right? Assuming.
Hair's overrated.
You know.
Says
going
the
by
lady
your
with lots of
pictures.
hair. But I mean, to be fair, before this, I shaved my head most of the time, so.
Yeah, it was kind of like she had just, done that directly into my face, just out of the blue.
That would make me nauseous if someone did that in my face.
Yeah.
Nasty burp.
And then just right at the end goes. To make sure it all gets blown your way. Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah.
Let it go. Just let it go.
Just let it go. That's it. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it stay. Let it stay. Never give up your hair.
We got a lot of stuff to cover this week. I don't know how much news items there are. There's actually quite a few news items.
You had to do 6 posts worth.
6 posts.
There
What?
are things.
6 posts?
There's a character limit. You gotta do 6 posts worth. Usually he does 4.
I see. Okay.
It's a bit more, but not like a
Discord.
heavy week. It's a medium week, I'd say.
Alright.
And
I think he's got more comments than he usually does. That's probably why. It's probably not as many news items as it seems. Alright, so, trailers. Geeky news, here we go. Trailers. The official trailer for 2020 is The Invisible Man. Actually,
it looks so good.
Curious about this. I have not watched the trailer yet.
Oh my god, you gotta watch the trailer.
I'll have to check it out.
Go right now and watch the trailer.
When Cecilia's abusive ex takes his own life and leaves her fortune, she suspects his death was a hoax. As a series of coincidences turn lethal, Cecilia works to prove that she is being hunted by someone nobody can see. Starring Elizabeth Moss and written and directed by Leigh Whannell. Oh, nice. The co-creator of the Saw series as well as 2018's Upgrade. He also co-wrote and co-stars in the Insidious movies.
I joked on Twitter that the new Invisible Man's a low-key remake of Hollow Man. Because it's got there's at least 2 visual references to Hollow Man there, and I like that. I smiled. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Hollow Man was supposed to be a remake of the Invisible Man.
Yes. Yeah, just kind of more,
Yeah.
modernized, grown up. Yeah.
They're twisted.
And with Kevin Bacon. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
Yeah, I have the 2-pack from Mill Creek. It has both of them.
Oh my god, the sequel's so bad.
I still have not watched them. They've been on the list of ones to do for Halloween.
A 90-minute black hole of joy.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
So bad.
Official teaser trailer for Disney Pixar's Soul. A musician who has lost his passion for music is transported out of his body and must find his way back with the help of an infant soul learning about herself.
I thought that was a meme that rolled by. Apparently, oh good lord. Okay.
No, it's a Pixar movie.
All right.
And to be fair, Pixar rarely disappoints, so it's an odd.
No, it's fair. It's fine. I thought that was a meme. I saw like an image go by. I'm like, that looks like a meme. Apparently,
honestly,
that.
I have no interest in it as of yet, but that could change. I mean, the only thing that makes me want to see it is the fact that it's Pixar. But
yeah. They rarely
the actual concept behind it and everything.
The sequels are hit and miss.
Doesn't sound all like
sequels are hit and miss, but they're core films are usually really good.
I don't know. The Toy Story sequels are pretty consistently excellent.
That's why I said usually, because like Cars sequels aren't so hot. Even though they made money,
Cars
they're
sequels.
not good.
I heard the Monsters Inc.
spin-off.
one was really good. The prequel.
I haven't seen that
It is.
yet.
Monsters University is great. Okay,
Okay.
better
I still have to see
Maybe
both
that's-
of them, believe it or not.
I hear Incredibles.
I've
Incredible
seen so
Super.
few Pixar movies, but I've loved the ones that I have seen. And the ones that I have seen, I've seen multiple times because I love them.
Incredibles is probably one of the best superhero movies ever made. So far.
Incredibles was okay.
Really?
I really
Okay.
liked.
God damn. Harsh.
I really like the Toy Story movies. They resonate with me a lot. I loved Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo is wonderful.
Yeah, it was great. Anyway, official trailer for the sci-fi horror. Sold! Whatever it is. It's sci-fi horror. We don't get enough of that. Sci-fi horror, Color Out of Space.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Can I read
you
the
need to see this
description?
trailer. It's here's the description. Nick Cage owns some land, and then some color comes, and then, holy fuck, you have to see this trailer. Oh my god, I want to see this movie right now. Oh my god.
It's
It
literally
looks
what
so good.
So, anyway, after a meteorite lands in the front yard of their farm, Nathan Gardner, played by Nicolas Cage, and his family find themselves battling a mutant extraterrestrial organism as it infects their minds and bodies, transforming their quiet rural life into a living nightmare. Based on the short story by H.P. Lovecraft and helmed
By
by
Richard Stanley.
Richard Stanley. Can I read the fucking thing? Director of Hardware and Dust Devil, and you should all know by now what huge
favorite
fans
film.
Chance and I are of Hardware.
Dust Devil's one of my favorite movies of all time, in fact.
I have not seen Dust Devil. I didn't know about that one, but
There's a director's cut, and there's a regular cut. They're both very good.
and thank you,
But
Duncan.
The director's cut has a deep booklet. In the booklet, it's his journal while making Dust Devil, and he's talking about how it feels like there's a serial killer following him, and then like you come to find out at the end he actually there was a serial killer going down the same road he was filming
Weird,
at some point.
crazy.
It like yeah, it's like
It was like the behind the
anyway.
scenes story.
So the movie, it's
Scary.
like it's the inspiration for the movie was this feeling
Oh,
that
okay.
he had while traveling,
Interesting.
and then during the making
Ah!
of the movie.
Whoa, thanks. Be
Nice.
scared of showers. Thanks, Major Batoko. Ba-ba-ba-boom! Look at that. Cleared out the jar.
Woo!
Wow.
Nice.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So Dust Devil, that sounds really good. I'll check
It's
that out.
really good. It's out of print. Good luck.
Alright, well.
Then the DVD that's available is dog shit.
Alright,
So
so
I just
maybe
call it out of print.
wait for a
Good one.
boutique deluxe re-release, maybe.
Severin had a source for beautiful release. They're good friends. Miramax.
Evil! Evil Miramax!
Yeah, they want one release.
Please stop saying that.
So they released some shit in
Thank you, JL. Oh, he said the boom was evil. Okay. He was an evil boom. Thank you. Thank you for all of the evil booms and the cacophony of soundboard. So yeah, Dust Devil. Sounds really good. I'd like to see that. Carrying on. Official trailer for the Apple TV series Servant. From executive producer M. Night Shyamalan, the series follows parents.
Holy Christ, start over. Marbles. Get the marbles out.
It wasn't. I think it's because I pronounced Shyamalan properly. My mouth just couldn't handle that. It's like, wait a minute, you said that right. I forget how to say words now.
We can speak well now.
From
I can
executive
speak it good.
from executive producer M. Night Shyamalan, the series follows parents Dorothy and Sean Turner, who have hired young nanny Leanne to help care for their newborn child. See, you can't say one or the other correctly. It can only be one or the other. I mean, Can't say both. I can't even say. Never mind. As time goes on, it becomes clear that things are not quite as they seem. Cool. Well, I like M. Night Shyamalan's stuff. So Shyamalanadan. Shyamalana Rosanna Dana.
I haven't seen The Visit yet.
Banana Fofana.
Banana Fanafo.
Was The Visit him?
Which one?
The Visit, was that him?
I think so. Or maybe, was that one that he did or one he just produced? He produces a lot too.
Yeah, I don't know. There's that movie he did after Glass, of the horror film, that I don't know which one it's called. I think it's called The Visit.
That sounds vaguely familiar. Official trailer for Wendy. So a new Peter Pan take here, I guess. Lost on a mysterious island where aging and time have come unglued, Wendy must fight to save her family, her freedom, and the joyous spirit of youth from the deadly peril of growing up. We all know how much growing up sucks, so fuck that noise.
The trailer makes it feel very Amblin-esque.
The film is being billed as a reimagining of the classic Peter Pan story. You think? Really? I didn't know that. I didn't pick up on that at all.
It looks good.
Yeah. Interesting.
Amblin-esque. Well, I do like Amblin stuff.
Anyway.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, I'm in for this. Official trailer for the BBC miniseries A Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah.
Starring the likes of Tom Hardy, Andy Serkis, and Guy Pearce as Ebenezer Scrooge. A bitter old man despises the Christmas holiday. Over the course of Christmas Eve, he is visited by 3 ghosts to show him his past, present, and future. The story will be told in 3 parts and broadcast on both BBC and FX.
Guy Pearce plays Scrooge.
When it comes to talking.
Guy Pearce as Scrooge is brilliant.
Guy Pearce as Scrooge, yeah. I'm guessing.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And it also says Tom Hardy and Andy Serkis.
He plays such a douchebag really well. He does. Like, he's not. He's actually a really funny, nice guy. But I've heard from the other interviews. But
I liked him in Memento. I thought he was a nice guy in Memento.
But apparently when he plays a douchebag.
He was an asshole in Prometheus, though.
I know.
He was like the evil Richard Branson.
Exactly.
Movie and TV news. In a recent interview with Coming Soon, Spectre Vision producers Daniel Noah and Elijah Wood, yes, that Elijah Wood, revealed that an IP they would love to get their hands on, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
We've been in touch with the rights holders many times, Noah said. It's a real dream project for us to have a chance to make a film in that franchise. And like I said, we have a very specific take on it. I think it would be very surprising and exciting to remake the franchise. The studio has previously put out films such as A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night and Mandy, both of which were very well received with horror fans, and both of which I've yet to see.
Look, people want to shit all over Elijah Wood. They're like,
why?
I don't know.
What do they have against Elijah Wood?
So good.
Listen, some people, they just can't forgive him for North, okay? And I can kind of understand that. But...
North's not that bad. Come on now. What the wrong with North?
But no,
not like bad like Rudy.
He also did Lord of the Rings and clearly was freaking awesome in that. But,
absolutely. Everybody was awesome in Lord of the Rings.
I think most people just don't think of him as like a horror guy, and the reality is, if you've ever seen him do anything horror related,
hold on.
Shit, he's amazing.
I was just gonna say, check him out in the original Sin City. If you don't think Elijah Wood can do creepy,
you want to even creepier? Watch the remake of Maniac. It's amazing. It's better than the original. It's different, but it's good. Good different, and it's. Holy fucking shit! You got to see that good.
Well, and see,
going to be a classic in its own right.
People are.
So if you tell me that he wants to do A Nightmare on Elm Street and he's going to be Freddy Krueger, fuck yes.
It's a little short, but maybe Magic can change that.
Well, it might not be that he wants to be Freddy Krueger. Maybe he just wants to produce it.
Right.
But I mean, either way,
I'd be down.
Either way.
I can see him being like one of the doctors, psychiatrists.
They have a good track record with those other two.
Yeah.
So
I love Elijah Wood.
Yeah, so do I. I've nothing against him at all. I think he's awesome.
Plays D&D too.
Seems like a super nice guy too, from what I've seen in interviews and whatnot. Raptor's note. You know what Frodo has nightmares of? Potatoes. Yeah, good one, Raptor. The shooting of Fantastic Beasts 3, so they are doing a third one, has been revealed for the spring of 2020 with a brand new location, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The film is scheduled for a November 2021 release.
I haven't even seen the first one. I have it on the shelf over here.
Neither have I. There's two.
I know. I haven't got the sequel in my collection
The
yet.
second one looked pretty cool. You get to see Dumbledore when he was a strapping young lad. But Matt Reeves, the Batman, is said to be eyeing the following actors for the following roles. Matthew McConaughey as Harvey Dent, Two-Face. That would be interesting. I could see that, actually. Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth. I think that would be amazing. And Colin Farrell as Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. Interesting.
If I were to do a Batman, Clayface would be the villain and Andy Serkis would be the mocap voice.
I would put this to you guys.
Hazel Carlo, of course.
Neil Patrick Harris as the Riddler.
Oh,
That'd be cool with
my
that.
God.
Yes.
That sounds amazing.
Right?
You know, hear me out. Jim Carrey as Victor Zsasz.
As Victor Zsasz.
Shave his head bald.
That could work.
Yeah.
He could, yeah.
You're like, holy crap.
He could
like
do-
moves. He can move unnatural and weird.
Yeah,
and
yeah. He could make that really creepy, as it should be.
really fucking creepy. Nightmare fuel. For
And
kids,
that's
man.
a much darker character than.
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
than the
I
Riddler.
would do a much darker Batman personally.
Well, yeah.
I would personally adapt Long Halloween.
Well, that's great. I mean, we keep
Or
hoping
do
maybe
it-
we'll get a 2-part animated adaptation of that.
Or do a Clayface one. I really like Clayface. He's never been done in live action.
That's true. Yeah.
And I try to do as much of that and practical as possible.
The Batman animated series Clayface was great.
Like, look, if they can make stretchy shit in the thing, you can do it for this movie.
Well, Clayface isn't just stretchy; he's also gloopy.
Yeah, that's why you use CGI enhancements for it, you know.
Let's see. As confirmed by producer Phil Lord, Toei Company's incarnation of Spider-Man from the 1978 Japanese television series will appear in Spider-Verse 2. Well, there
Which
you go.
also means that they sorted out the rights with that, which means also it could get put on Disney Plus or home video at some point.
DVD maybe, or Blu-ray.
Some
I mean, it's all shot on film, so.
Yeah. I believe it's been mastered. I don't know if it's ever been released in Japan. It probably has.
That would be lovely.
DVD.
Well, if there is, I'm sure if it was, there would have been like a fan sub of it out there somewhere.
Oh, there are fan subs. I got them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they would have been high quality picture if it was like a remastered
Yeah, I don't know.
release.
I just
I know there's
the
VHS
American
recordings.
the American cut of Spider-Man is the one that has like no good source at all.
Yeah.
Because it's got completely different footage with different actors. So.
Let's see, Marvel's upcoming series. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Can't wait for that one.
Amazing.
Marvel's upcoming series, She-Hulk, has landed its first writer. Jessica Gao will pen the series. She previously won an Emmy for her work on Rick and Morty, specifically the episode Pickle Rick. Another green character. There you go. That's pretty
Well,
awesome.
still, that's a good writer. She's a good writer.
So
Then.
they got one of the writers from Pickle Rick to do.
I know a
She-Hulk.
lot of shows. I don't know if it's this way in Rick and Morty where they do multiple episodes and multiple storylines are done by different people.
I don't know. Well, I'm
So she had the Pickle Rick one, and maybe like some other character who has doing something else in the same episode is written by someone else. That kind of thing. Sometimes,
Really?
I don't know. Some shows. Okay, Joe. Thanks for the money.
Thank you.
I thought
hear
you
that?
I thought you raised that to 750. What the hell?
Not that one. The evil one is.
Mm.
Yeah. And that was like the day after I added it to the soundboard, just because it was clearly being spammed way too much. So I had to jack the price up to discourage the spamming. It didn't
You can't
discourage
afford
the spamming.
I don't think you can afford Disney Plus.
But I made more money. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I thought that was JL asking.
I know, right? I did too at first. JL's usually
Sorry,
on the
Den. We get asked that a lot in here, and usually by the same people. No, I will not be getting Disney Plus. I can't afford any more streaming services at this point. I'm not even buying Blu-rays right now. I'm basically just putting all my focus on bills and necessities, and watching. You know, it's not like I don't have umpteen things to watch here. So, also getting caught up on Netflix. I mean, I've already got Netflix and Amazon Prime, so Disney Plus would be nice. But honestly, I got to think, like, how much would I actually watch it? You know, and that's kind of what I need to. I mean, looking at the streaming services I already have and pay for, I think, like, how much do I actually watch these? And at the moment, enough to justify keeping them. Plus, with Amazon Prime, I get other bonuses like Twitch Prime and the shipping and whatnot.
I try to keep up with. I mean, like,
yeah.
Too much already.
If I was going to get another one, anytime in the foreseeable future, honestly, it would probably be Shudder. Because, you know...
Shudder's wonderful. There's so many good movies on there right now.
I do love horror, and they've stepped up their original content as well. They got
if you're like, oh, Netflix is not even good horror because it's all on Shudder right now.
It's all on Shudder. Yeah.
And there are like 20 plus hours of fucking Joe Bob marathons now. There's like a season and like 3 marathons worth of Joe Bob Briggs last drive-in like movie, so that he introduces the movie. He's a horror host, right?
Yeah.
It really gives you credit, like, you know, in interviews or trivia.
Yeah.
Etc. etc.
No, I know. I love. Oh. Yeah, Joe Bob's definitely
I
one
mean,
of the better
some of these kids may not know. That's why I'm explaining.
Yeah, no, obviously.
It's good stuff. He's one of my favorites. He's the reason why I got Shudder, actually.
Yeah.
And as long as he has a show on Shudder, I will remain a Shudder subscriber because I consider it my Joe Bob tab.
Also, the new Creep Show series is a Shudder exclusive, which is very close to being a service seller for me. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Yeah.
You're gonna nut yourself super hard over the first episode and every episode after. It's all good, so good.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
I think you'd enjoy it more than Netflix, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially since you like to do Halloween stuff, it'll allow you to get some reviews and stuff you may not have.
That's true. Yeah. And you're very welcome, Den. I'm always happy to hear that when you know, my stuff and my collection has inspired others to, you know, add to theirs and whatnot.
Not only that, is when you make an account, you can do an affiliate link, I think. So then you can kickbacks or sign up your fans.
For Shudder?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's
so you
still...
might be able to get Shudder for free eventually.
It's not in the cards at this point, but...
no, of course.
Alright, so carrying on here. Clive Barker's, speaking of horror, Clive Barker's Books of Blood is heading for a live-action adaptation in film form on Hulu. The film will tell 3 tales from horror author Barker's multi-volume series of short stories. Cool. Maybe if it does well, they'll adapt more of them. I know
I hope so.
There's quite a few stories in there.
I'm a huge, huge fan of Clive Barker's work, and I want more of it in visual form.
Mm-hmm.
People to enjoy. I'd love a more accurate Hellbound Heart adaptation also.
This is a pretty big news item this week. I didn't know how I felt about it when I first heard it, and I've decided that I do not like it.
Okay.
So, in a controversial move, James Dean has been cast in an upcoming film. Nearly 65 years after his death, Magic City Films, the production company behind the forthcoming Vietnam action drama Finding Jack, announced that it had obtained rights to use Dean's image from his estate, and using CGI technology would include actual footage and photos of Dean in the movie. People in the industry have cried foul on the act, calling it immoral, disgusting, and simply puppeteering the dead.
I think it's interesting because they all feel that like that right now, but in about 15 years when everyone's just doing voice acting anyways, because CGI is really goddamn good right now, like really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Uncanny Valley is really close.
Yeah.
And I think once it happens, they're not even gonna want people on sets. There's no point when you can just voice act it at your leisure.
And then they can have the actors be whatever age they want, and
They can have any actor. They can have excellent, amazing like mocap actors with like movement artists to give everyone like unique they can do all sorts of stuff that normal actors may not have the wherewithal to do while also trying to affect character.
Yeah, they did that with Rogue One. Yes, they did. But that was, I mean, in the case of Rogue One, there was kind of precedent for it just because of the time period they were setting the story in, and it was part of an overall story and whatnot. And this feels like they're just doing it because they can. Like there's no really necessary reason for them to do it other than the gimmick. And
it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah, it's a publicity stunt, and
it's like if they were doing a biopic of him, right? Then I'd be like, well, that's fucking cool. They're doing a biopic with like a CGI James Dean. That'd
be different. That'd be a good reason to do it.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Like, put him in some fucking other movie. No thanks.
It's just so random.
Obviously I'm gonna see it eventually.
Well, yeah.
I have to pay for it.
Oh, eggnog.
Netflix or something.
Nice.
The nog of the egg variety.
I'm the only person who doesn't like eggnog, I guess.
I might just have to spring for some spiced rum and eggnog.
I'm just gonna chug it like this.
You animal.
Just chug at least.
Eggnog is pretty damn good. I like it. I like actually to use it as a substitute for cream in my coffee over the holidays. And also, did you know you can freeze eggnog quite comfortably? So you can actually have eggnog in July if you want. Just throw it in the freezer when you buy it. Doesn't always have to be seasonal. Just put some in the freezer for whenever.
I hear tell there's actually ways to get eggnog year-round.
Probably.
Yeah, it's called Walmart.
Does Walmart have it? Okay.
They don't have
they got one of the big ones with the groceries, yeah.
Here, you can find it year-round in the dairy section.
Really?
Yeah, if you've got groceries...
Fuck you!
Not all Walmarts have, like, the groceries.
The only thing that changes is they don't print, obviously, the holiday-themed packaging.
Yeah, it's not... It's not...
Right. It just you might not have noticed it, but it just looks like the cartons of milk.
It's like right near heavy cream or some shit, right?
Or if you're from Canada, the bags of milk.
Near the,
yes.
Yeah,
specifically Ontario. That's actually just an Ontario thing. It's not all over Canada. We got cartons and jugs here in BC. So.
Bags of milk, man. I saw someone try to open those with a knife. I laughed so hard.
There is a YouTube
You need the picture. You can't just like hold the bag of milk.
He was like, I don't know what I was thinking. So I didn't do it differently. He just kind of went all over the place.
You need two things.
He wasn't even thinking. He just grabbed it and went like this.
You need cut through. Just milk everywhere.
He's expecting just to cut one side of the bag, but the knife was sharp and the bag's not that thick. And then went through both sides and it came apart. And he's like, I don't know what I was thinking. Anything different would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching this YouTube channel. He's I don't know what he does for a living, but one of the things that his YouTube channel is where he tries to recreate sodas and fizzy drinks and that kind of stuff. And in one random episode, he was just in the middle of him talking, he was replacing his milk bag.
Okay.
So so he's just like talking, and like the whole time he's talking, he just has this. He pulls out this bag of milk and puts it in the pitcher, cuts it, and then.
Yeah. I don't want to add lemonade to eggnog. That sounds gross because I don't like eggnog. Ta-da!
Add lemonade to eggnog? What?
But I do not like eggnog. No. First of all, dairy products I'm very sensitive to.
And
so
dunking biscuits. Yeah, I don't dunk.
What is wrong with you British people?
I don't know.
Probably just throw it back up.
I was just going to say, what kind of...
Spread some Marmite on a biscuit and dunk it in some lemony eggnog.
Hey, that might actually work. Fucking
no, you know what happens when you put an acid with milk?
No.
It makes cheese.
It curdles it.
It curdles it.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's why would you put no.
I don't know.
I do not know that. It's gross.
Yes, JL. Lemon dog.
It makes cool patterns in it, like as it curdles, like the flowery
star
patterns.
I wonder if it tastes good though. It might taste good though. You never know.
Cheese.
It becomes cheese before your very eyes.
I'm sure it tastes fine. Whatever. I'm not knocking someone's yum. It's not
I can kind of see how the flavors would combine. I can kind of see.
Yeah, kind of a sweet and sour thing going on, but
Yeah, I mean,
I
I get, like I said, I don't
Anyway.
want to yuck someone's yum because everyone's different.
I mean, yeah, but it's just,
Not for me.
Um,
Eggnog's the problem.
Okay, so according to our good friends at Bloody Disgusting, hello, John Squires, Freddy in Space, the Scream franchise is the next horror saga to get the reboot, remake, reimagining treatment. Currently, Kevin Williamson, who penned the scripts for all 4 previous Scream films, is not attached to the new one.
Nope.
I don't know.
You know
What about this series? There's a TV series. Is that still going?
I think
It had fans.
Yeah.
I was not one.
I think
Okay.
this generation
I haven't seen much
is
of it.
ready for a new Scream series. I think
Yeah.
it's time.
Are there new tropes for them to make fun of? 'Cause,
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh yeah. We get the found footage tropes we can play with too now.
That's true. Yeah.
For plus others.
You know, one I've been watching this week that I've been really enjoying, the TV series version of The Mist. Have you guys
I have
seen
not
that?
seen it yet. Nope.
Only one season. I don't know if it was intended to be only one season or if it got canceled, but it's only 10 episodes, and I'm really enjoying it. It's an interesting expansion of the story, and there's some nods to the original, but it goes in different directions.
Nice.
And
Any nods to Carpenter at all?
like The Fog.
Yeah, which is
No.
also no. Okay.
Not that I've detected, but
If I were doing it, I just put a
But-
little nod there, like
but
maybe like when
there's
kind of like the pirate for a second before it moves.
well, I don't know if there is. I haven't seen it yet, but but yeah, I've been really enjoying it so far. There's only 10 episodes. I think I just finished episode 5, so I'm like fully halfway. But really liking. So I'm a huge fan of the original story. I really like the movie, although that ending is just a freaking gut punch every time. And I have an audio adaptation of it that was my introduction to 3D sound, and the whole thing is a full cast audio drama recorded in 3D sound. It's very well done. I still have not read the original novella, actually. I'd really like to do that one of these days, but I've enjoyed all the different adaptations that I've seen over the years.
I really like the Darabont film. You have to see it in black and white if you haven't.
I have the
can't
black
judge
and white
film
version.
properly.
I have not seen it
No one
yet.
can judge that film properly until they have, because it's such a different experience.
Yeah,
So much better. It literally, I don't know why, but it's just.
yeah.
Better.
I heard it works really well in black and white. Also, the
You've never seen it in black and white?
no, I've also heard that the effects actually look better in black and white because it kind of hides some of the flaws better. But yeah, no, it's next time I watch it, I'll probably watch the black and white version.
You should. It's
But,
the director's cut. Darabont's third version.
Oh, no, not that Mist, Duncan. Sorry to freak you out there, or make your heart skip a beat with excitement. I know Stoud would
I think that's
be all
being
over
worked
that if
on.
that happened. I think so. I seem to recall hearing some rumor to that effect. I don't
We're
recall.
not too long ago. It was in last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Someone working on that.
But anyway, yeah, I've really been enjoying the Mist. It's on Netflix. Check it out if you haven't already. If you're a fan of the original story, or if you just like
we just
Stephen
started
King
on Punisher
adaptations.
finally, season 2.
Oh wow!
We have the last 2. We have that, and then the last season's Jessica Jones, and we're done with all the Marvel series.
Got
and
them all done.
We
eh?
have to catch up on Orange is the New Black, and Glow, and BoJack Horseman,
Yeah,
and then we can start taking out new.
and those are all done now too. So at least you know you
Yes.
got a finite end there.
I'm so sad BoJack ended.
I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Orange is
I'm
the New
also
Black.
sad,
Really
but
liked
I'm
it though.
also, even though it's ended, I'm also looking at it like, you know what? I remember when we watched the first season and we thought, this needs another season, but it's not going to get it. Because
No,
at the time it was like,
we literally finished and we're like, there's no way they're gonna make another season.
Yeah.
yeah,
No way.
because it's so different from all the other cartoons out there, and it's
Yeah.
like
It's the weirdest,
subversive.
most wonderful. It's subversive. It's sad. It's happy. Sometimes it's sad and happy in the same sentence. It is so succinct with what it's so descriptive and succinct at describing the emotions you definitely have had
Mm-hmm.
recently.
So
In
it's-
fact, that's how it's like this like recently isn't like anybody recently, because it goes the gamut. It's such a good show. It's
Yeah.
And
so
that's the
fun.
thing, though. because I wasn't even expecting it to get another season, I was just glad it got 2 seasons. And now it's got like 4 seasons. Gonna get 5 total seasons.
And it's gonna, and they know it's ending, so it's gonna actually have a proper ending. So
yeah, now that I know, or now that it has all these other seasons that I never even expected to begin with, I'm just like, I can't be too mad that it's ending. It's like it got way more than I ever expected it to in the first place.
We literally, no joke, it was like 4:30 a.m.
Grateful.
Watched the last episode and we're like, that was amazing. There's never gonna be anything like that ever again.
Of the first season.
Yeah, I was just, and then the second season, we're like, I hope it gets another season. Like it's like it keeps somehow being good, and the continuity is super tight. So something happens in the first episode, and that thing is seen in every episode after, and then something else happens on the third episode, and it's really cool. And the sun's a bunch of running gags. And
I like it when they do stuff like that.
It's
never say never, Michael. Never say never. It could happen. It could happen.
Yeah.
He said, I'm still very sad we didn't get Hannibal season 4.
Oh, yeah.
It could happen.
I never saw any of the Hannibal show.
No, neither did
I.
Oh
my god.
Everybody kept recommending it to me, but I never saw it. I was never a big Silence of the Lambs fan to begin with, to be honest. I liked Silence of the Lambs.
But honestly, it doesn't matter.
That's the only one I've seen. I haven't seen any of the sequels or prequels.
Here's the thing about
I still haven't seen Manhunter. It's been sitting on my shelf for like 4 years.
I had the DVD that I've had for 10. I still haven't watched. I'm gonna put away and get the Blu-ray first.
I've heard it's really good, Michael, and I like Michael Mann.
At the time that I saw the Hannibal series for the first time, I legitimately felt that it was the best written television series I had ever seen.
Wow.
And I don't know if I would say that now, but it's definitely one of the best that I've ever seen.
Cool.
The writing is just fucking phenomenal. It's amazing.
I feel like Battlestar Galactica was a precursor to this amazing writing. Just started it all. Like, they probably started with some other series before that, but that's the more earliest one I can think of. Had this amazing, that started this wave of like ridiculously good writing on TV.
Babylon 5.
Babylon 5, but there's like lulls, right? And then suddenly it's like there's Hannibal, there's a little bit of lull, and then now there's everything's so well written, it's crazy how well written most shows are. That when I watch a single episode of a mediocre show, I stop watching that show. Because there are so many good shows out there I'd rather watch.
Like, I don't have time for this shit.
I'll come back to this later, because maybe it gets better.
Yeah.
But I don't have time for this.
But,
I'll give it 3 episodes.
Definitely agree with you on Clone High there, Andy. Also Mission Hill.
Mission Hill.
Both of which.
The Oblongs.
The Oblongs. All those ones. Undergrads. All those just so well written and hilarious one-season wonders, that really deserved more. At least another couple of seasons,
Going farther back, there's The Head and The Max.
Yeah.
Aeon Flux.
Well, Aeon Flux did get at least a season.
Yeah.
They got the shorts. They got the shorts and the one season.
There's one more I'm missing.
Yeah, I loved Undergrads.
Use some Butthead. I'm like, there's like these, it's like these little waves, but like, Jesus Christ, everything's so good now. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. Oh, well, there's of course Spawn.
God, Spawn was such a great show.
It was, and the only reason it ended was because HBO closed their animation division. They just decided they didn't want to do animation
needlessly.
anymore. Yeah.
For no reason.
What the fuck?
Because something else they've lost money on, so they caught that was their cost cutting.
It was so good. I think it was the only animated show they made too. Like, I think
McFarlane's working on a new series or a new movie right now.
There's something. Yeah, there's something new coming for Spawn. I think it's.
I want them to do another animated series. I really do.
Yeah. Oh, and dude,
I love the idea
with Keith David as the voice of Spawn. Like, he was so good.
He's so fucking perfect.
Oh, and Richard Dysart, both of them alumni of The Thing. As
they are, yeah.
As the old man, I forget his name, Ozymandias, or I can't remember, the one who was like kind of guiding him on Earth.
Ozymandias Watchman.
Yeah, it wasn't Ozymandias. It was something. It was something like that. It was a name like that.
And apparently, that Watchmen show's pretty damn good.
Is it?
Ozzy Osbourne Dias? What?
Totally. Anyway, a few more news items here.
Oh shit! I thought we were done.
No.
We rambled for a while there.
That's okay. That's what people come here for.
Insanity part.
That's right. The random tangents, because we're all so ADD. The first images for the new animated feature-length Scooby-Doo movie titled Scoob hit the interwebs this week, showcasing the new designs for Scooby and the rest of Mystery Incorporated. The film is meant to launch a shared universe of animated Hanna-Barbera characters. Oh, that could be interesting.
Fred looks awful. Everyone else
really?
signed it. Fred does not look right. They got rid of the ascot, and his face doesn't look right, and the hair doesn't look right. Everything's wrong in Fred.
I'll have to check this out. Raptor's note.
Everything else fine.
Raptor's note. And this is why I said that. I was reading this while I was saying that. A Wacky Races movie can be 1,000 times better than Disney's Cars. It can. You watch and see. You know what I loved was that
I love Wacky
that
Races.
Mad Max style Wacky Races comic they did a few years ago. God,
I have that.
That was so good. Did you read it?
Wacky Race Lane.
Yeah.
I read some of it, but I haven't finished it.
It was so good. Like I was so bummed that they only did 6 issues. But
I'm gonna go back and reread it. But yeah, it's got one trade.
I really enjoyed that, and I was like, "Oh
Wacky
man,
Race Lane.
This is great." The artwork was great. It had like this darkness to it, and
it's Fury Road meets Wacky Races. And
it totally is.
Good.
It's like a Mad Max
the art
version.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really, really well done art. I like everything about that. I never got around to finishing it.
It's good. It's a good.
I have so many comics to catch up on, and still trying to read Tomb of Dracula.
Yeah, I gotta get back to that. I've almost finished Volume 2. Do you have Volume 3 yet?
No, I'm still on order.
Alright.
My comic guy's ordering it for me.
I got that from, it was...
I have to get the complete Tigra and What If Volume 2 and...
It was the one Amazon pre-order. It was the one Amazon pre-order I got, and it was with Amazon gift card. I think I paid about $2 out of pocket. Nice. The rest was all gift card. $2. Yeah, right now I'm just saving up all the gift card money. So thank you to all you guys using the Amazon gift cards. You're actually letting me buy some stuff while I'm paying off all the bills here. So, let's see here. President of Marvel Studios and Just Great Human, Kevin Feige, confirmed in an interview that if you want to understand everything in future Marvel movies, you'll probably need a Disney Plus subscription. As an example, Feige said events in the series Loki and WandaVision set up Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That's pretty sneaky of Disney to do that.
Yeah, it'll set up in the last scene of the whole series, and it won't matter except that last scene. I'm good. Or you do this with the comic books. Yeah. I don't need to read the ancillary series unless they interest me.
Yeah,
I'm good.
They're literally doing what they do with the comics. It's all
becoming same fucking thing.
Crossover madness.
Which is fine. They're comic book movies.
Oh, you want to understand what happened in this movie? Well, you're going to have to pay for this.
Just like comics, I sometimes ignore the spin-offs.
That's like with the fucking Transformers movies. There were comics that tied into the Transformers movies. I'm talking about the Michael Bay ones. That explained why certain things were different in some of the sequels from how they ended in the previous movie. It's like, well, at the end of the first movie, Bumblebee got his voice back. Why doesn't he have his voice again in the second movie? And it's like, oh, well, that was explained in one of the comics. It's like, I don't care enough about this universe to want to read all the side media. Like, holy fucking shit. Can you just explain it in the movie?
Most people didn't care. That's the difference. That's the thing you have to really worry about.
Yeah. So
most people didn't notice.
Yeah, I know. It broke again. Okay. Well, none of the other Autobots seem to have this problem. Like, it's a fucking robot. Put a new voice really modulator stupid. In.
I don't know why they made him, like, weird.
I don't know either.
He's not the right character. Wreck-Gar should have had that.
Yes! Wreck-Gar would have been perfect for that. That makes perfect sense.
It's almost like Michael Bay saw someone show them that clip and he's like, yeah, let's make Bumblebee that. And the guy's like, no, I was trying to get you to get this robot in the... You're supposed to get that robot in the movie.
Like, okay, we'll do it with Bumblebee. Check.
I don't know who Gar even was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that some guy was trying to show him a clip of like, hey, this guy would be really cool to add in the movie. He'd be a fun character. And Michael Bay probably goes, oh, I like that. Let's make Bumblebee do that. And like, no, that's not what I was trying to make you do. God damn it. Fucked everything. That guy lays awake at night going, I fucked up Bumblebee. I'm so sorry, everyone.
It's all my fault.
I lay it.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I'll never forgive myself.
Shia LaBeouf's Honey Boy, and Dr. Sleep, the sequel to the 1980 Kubrick classic The Shining, both hit theaters this week. I've heard Dr. Sleep's really good, but I also heard that it's kind of bombing at the theater.
It is bombing, but it is good apparently.
Yeah. People don't seem to... I'm wondering, almost wondering if some people don't understand that it's a sequel to The Shining.
It's also probably pretty too heady.
They've done a very good job of explaining in the
trailers.
Well, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah.
Definitely part of the.
Apparently, it might be a bit too heady for me.
Even Stephen King is apparently quite pleased with it. So,
which is hilarious. He likes the sequel to a movie he hates.
I think it's probably a little too heady for the mainstream.
I guess so.
It'll find its audience in home video. It's alright. Okay.
Kind of like Death Stranding.
I was just gonna say, I've been hearing a lot of people. The mainstream doesn't quite get.
They're complaining about a walking
Death
simulator.
Stranding.
Fuck off. That's the kind of game.
I like walking simulators. Because that means I can walk around somewhere without actually having to walk around somewhere.
I was gonna say it's a game you might actually be really good at.
That's right.
All I know is, like, I'm not going to tell people what they can and can't like, but, you know, don't. I would say the same thing to people who are going to talk shit about that game, like, or
the only
about
thing
the
that I've
movie, for
noticed.
that matter. Don't talk shit about people who like the game. Or
Paige Matoka says, well, you can run in Death Stranding. There you go. It's a running simulator.
I heard rumor that Kojima said he's going to start doing movies now instead. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't see why not. I think I'd love to see a mini-series, like a Netflix mini-series or something from him.
Seeing this Death Stranding, I would say that team could definitely do special effects for a movie just fine.
Or just do all CG movies.
He could do it that way, or he could just, that he could use his own in-house effects team, my point.
Yeah.
He doesn't pay anyone else, he already has his own Kojima team.
I have not seen Joker yet, Den. I generally don't get out to movie theaters very much. It's just too damn expensive here.
Oh, you know what I heard about Joker?
What?
It is now officially the highest earning comic book movie of all time.
Highest rated R film of all time now, too.
Yeah, it actually beat Deadpool.
And what that means is in terms of, like, how much it cost to actually produce the film in terms of how much it made.
Yeah.
It's made back more money than any other comic book movie in history.
So if you guys have got to be fucking insane, you've got to think that there's no goddamn Joker tag at the end of the new Batman film. Because they're they want to print money.
Yeah, the budget to profit ratio, I imagine, is quite high for Joker. Because as far as comic book movies go, I can't imagine that it costs anywhere near what like a Marvel blockbuster does.
It's a small movie for them.
Yeah, it was more like
it
was like basically like a crime drama budget, and
the biggest budget is the cast.
Yeah.
Big expensive. Yeah.
But I really want to see it. It's going to be one that I'm just going to end up waiting for it to hit Blu-ray, and then I'll get it when I can. I'm actually behind in my comic book movies anyway. I've still got to pick up Dark Phoenix. I still don't have Venom. I
Dark Phoenix.
I got to pick up Shazam. That's one I really want to see.
That was really good, actually. I was surprised at how good that one.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun from the trailers. And
the budget for
the new Spider-Man's Far From Home. So there's a few I still need to get caught up on.
What's that?
The budget for Joker was between $55 and $70 million.
Wow,
that's a small film for them now, and they're
very small. Yeah.
$500 million.
Of course, there's also the money they put into advertising, but even at that, they're still making back a lot of money right now.
So it was $100 million with advertising, maybe? Because there was a lot of advertising. It was a big push.
I would say even more than that. I'd say that they spent probably $150 million just on advertising, if not more.
I mean, they worked because it made $900 million or some shit.
Wow.
But that means $200 million basically that they spent on the film, and it made back right now so far $952 million. So
just in the U.S., right?
That is a huge. No, I think that's worldwide.
Was that worldwide? Okay.
Yeah, that's a huge profit margin though.
It's gonna hit $1 billion.
billions of dollars.
It's not to get close. They will probably get re-released with like new footage just to push it past, probably.
Billions.
It's really close.
Billion.
Or they'll do a bunch of special screenings with the director and charge extra, and then they'll do stuff like that.
So
There'll be something to push it over.
Garbage game or any big gaming news this week? I mean, obviously Death Stranding's kind of making all the headlines right now, but anything else? Or
we got
anything you want to say about that?
Oh yeah, I have stuff I can say about it. But we got a gameplay trailer for the new Terminator game, Terminator Resistance.
Ooh.
Neat looking. Falling on the generic side, but still neat looking.
Everybody God damn it, Stout.
Single player oriented first person.
Yes.
That pretty much it kind of just looks like another attempt at a first person Terminator game that we've tried many times.
It'll probably be better than the Bethesda attempt, so at least there's that.
There is that. But yeah, and also like we were saying, Death Stranding released this week. It seems like it's very polarized. There's no middle ground. You either love it or you hate it. It's truly one of those games.
Okay.
And just for me personally, seeing the reviews, it looks like all the people that hated it didn't grow up or are too young to really have a solid grasp on Kojima games.
Yeah, like
on
the Metal Gear Solids.
on Hideo Kojima's titles and his history and the types of games he's released over the years. Everybody who's loved it and given it super high praise, and every single one of their reviews, they mentioned how they started with like Metal Gear. Like some of them go as far back as they say they imported an MSX, and when they were a kid and they played Metal Gear on that.
Okay.
And knew them from then on.
Yeah.
And I mean even all the way back to, Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, I noticed that running back. I've been watching it all night.
Metal Gear Solid, and a lot of people starting with Sons of Liberty on the PS2.
Yeah. Sons of Liberty was my introduction to Kojima. Just
for me, it was
blew
Zone of the
me
Enders.
away. Was which one?
Zone of the Enders.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I got that one.
A lot of people forget that Zone of the Enders is that's a Hideo Kojima game.
It is. I need to get the PS4 upgrade of the second one.
Yes.
Yeah. That's quite
Mars.
good.
Mars. What it's called?
Something like that.
Zone of the Enders Mars.
Yeah.
I got it on. You can get it on PC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get it on Steam actually.
Cool.
Mostly because you could play, as nauseating as it is, you can play the entire game in VR.
Ah, that would, yeah.
That doesn't
sit in the cockpit
at all. Jesus.
Not.
That would be, but it's all third person. That's the problem. It's like,
No.
No.
There's
There's first person
VR.
stuff?
You're sitting in the giant dick cockpit
Oh my god. Okay.
the entire time.
And the speed that those things move. I mean, that would just that would be really nauseating.
It's a neat concept to be able to like look around the cockpit
Yeah.
and like
sure.
being able to see the hands and move around and fight some things for a while.
Yeah.
They do make some adjustments to the gameplay so it's not as nauseating.
Yeah.
Like when he does like the spin around attack, you don't just go spinning
Oh
around.
god. Virtual puke all over the virtual cockpit.
But yeah, it's still definitely not. Even the creators of the remaster said that they didn't intend it to be like the preferred way to play it.
No, it's just kind of fun.
It was a novelty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
man, that's gotta be some wild. It's wild to watch them play, though.
the thing that attracted me to that was that it was more like anime style mech combat, where it was very high speed, and that was something you didn't really see a lot at the time.
Especially not from Hideo Kojima.
No.
That's Zone of the Enders is very much a disconnect from what he normally makes.
Mm-hmm. It felt very...
Death Stranding is more of what he normally makes.
Yeah, very more artsy. But, it felt very, like, Gundam / Evangelion-like to me.
Right.
which I really liked. That just sucked me right in. I played the shit out of the first one. Like, I must have played that all the way through, like, 3 times.
It was...
That's right. People bought the Zone of the Enders
before I got...
demo.
Yeah.
No, actually,
That's
this
right,
was
yeah.
after.
I remember that.
I had a subscription to PlayStation Underground, and when they migrated over to support the PS2, one of the very first discs I got for PlayStation Underground, it had a demo of Zone of the Enders on it, and I played that demo to death. I didn't own the game for a very long time.
Just so you know, Den, I'm actually pronouncing it correctly. It's not anime. It's anime.
Your anime.
That is actually the correct way to pronounce it. Actually, if you want to get really technical, it's supposed to be anime.
It's supposed to be anime. Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah,
if you look up how to pronounce it, that is how it is pronounced. So,
I'm gonna look it up right now,
anime,
just
people say
please.
anime because animation, but that's actually wrong. That is not how anime is meant to be pronounced. So, cringe all you like. That's how I say it. Because I like to be correct. It's just like it's manga.
He says other words wrong, but
It's
that
like
one.
it's just like it's manga, not manga. You know?
Yeah.
I
So,
love manga.
There it is. There it is. The official Google.
how to pronounce.
pronunciation.
Let's give this a listen here. Give it a listen.
Anime.
What? Oh, that's the American pronunciation, you dick.
There's only
Anime.
American and British.
Anime.
And the British one is just the American one with a British accent.
Fuck's sake. Yeah.
That's
He's
hilarious.
just sitting there dumbfounded right now, like, what? What?
That is so... If that's become the way to pronounce it, that really offends me, because that's actually wrong. It used to be... I used to have, like, this Japanese girl saying it.
Wow.
They
the
changed
Cambridge
it.
Dictionary has it as anime.
Fuck's sake.
Holy shit.
I've always only said anime
Yeah, that's how I've...
in manga.
Where does it... Why does
No,
it only
see,
have the
These are
American and
anglicized
British
versions of
pronunciation
foreign
of
words.
this Japanese word?
It's, yeah, we're saying the anglicized version of the Japanese word. That's
yeah.
why anime and manga instead of...
Japanese
Anime.
pronunciation of anime.
Manga.
Why does it not have it? It's a Japanese word! You fucking cucks! Pronunciation of anime on Reddit. Okay, hold on.
Oh, God.
Well, Reddit will know for
You
sure.
cucks!
When I was a kid, I called it anime with an A like cannibal. Yeah, anime. Yes. That's my husband gave this one. It should be manga and
Cannibal.
anime. I quite recently
Cannibal.
thought at the time, totally rebuked her.
Cannibal?
Japanese, yeah. The Japanese pronunciation is anime. That
really
is.
You are so bad right now.
Huh?
I like the top comment on this Reddit post about pronouncing it. And
Yeah.
it says, nobody would care except for the weebiest of the weebs.
Oh, yeah. The weebiest of the weebs. Yeah.
It literally says that. It
Ladies
says it
and
doesn't
gentlemen,
really
I
matter,
present
though.
to you Sean, the weebiest of the weebs.
Anime.
Nobody but the weebiest of weebs is going to get on your case for pronouncing it wrong.
There you go. Dan, you're the weebiest of the weebs. Because you cringe when I say it correctly. Fuck Google. American and British only for
I
the
love that.
Japanese word. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Boomer.
I did not lose big time.
Ooh.
Look up the Japanese pronunciation. Fuck's sake. Do I still have to find it? Fine,
know.
I'll find
I
it.
get on the
I don't
same-
care. We'll go all night until I find it. Get out of all this Americanized crap.
I know how Sean feels right now because, okay, I watch a couple YouTubers who do update content for Destiny 2 and like how to do raids and certain things in the game, and they talk about perk levels and stuff for the different types of weapons.
I found a Japanese guy saying it. Here we go. Listen to this.
Oh no.
Here's the Japanese guy saying the Japanese word.
Anime.
Anime. Anime.
Anime.
Did you hear that? He said it again. See? There you go. So fuck the Americanization.
Oh, you're gonna love this one though, Sean. Is again, like I said, I
Point
watched
proven. Fuck you, Stoud.
Who talk about
I see that look on your
the
face.
different perks and weapons from Destiny 2. And there's a perk on a weapon called polygonal rifling.
And yes, it was Major Mitako, the Japanese English 101 YouTube site. That is correct. Very good.
And I've always said it this way. It's polygonal rifling. That's how you said. You can look it up. Polygonal, something like that. Every single fucking YouTuber says polygonal. I'm like, holy shit, that's not even a word.
Polygonal?
They're talking about the term is polygonal rifling.
Polygonal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's polygonal. And so
polygonal.
They're like, so they're going like, oh, it has enhanced barrel, has this, then it's got polygonal rifling. I'm like, what the fuck is polygonal? And no one corrects them. All these morons think that. That's
just the epitome of ridiculousness.
Hey, that's my joke, motherfucker.
I think it's all our joke. We all pull that out once in a while. Epitome. That's just morbidly obese. That's your joke.
Yeah, that is just morbidly obese. So anyway, that's the the gaming news for this week.
Yeah.
Okay, where did you find that, Worm? It says Google pronounces it the same way a Japanese person would with a female voice. That's the one I found like years ago when this topic came up before. I don't know where that one's disappeared. The only one that came up for us was an American guy saying it the wrong way. Anime. I like that Japanime anime.
If Google says it, it must be true. So just
what?
Well, mind you, the British pronunciation gets close, puts more emphasis on the A, but no, it's still just the American pronunciation with its slight British.
I looked up pronunciation. Oh,
this guy says he's a Star Wars fan, but he doesn't even have the Ewok movies. Those are the best ones. God. How can you call yourself a real Star Wars fan if you don't have the original Ewok movies?
Uh-huh. Japanese English 101. Yeah, I got the same one again.
The best part about all this is, like, I didn't know that that's what Google was going to come up with. I was really hoping that if I searched it on Google, it would have the wrong pronunciation.
And lo and behold,
just so that I could hear it, and this would happen. And then it happened. So,
and it had not one but two wrong pronunciations.
My dream came true. Thanks, Google.
Those moments when you realize you hate your friends, ladies and gentlemen. So, any other gaming news, or was that it?
No, just
any more games with polygonal shooting?
God, it just annoys the fuck out of me every time.
Polygonal. It's like for me when people say nuclear instead of nuclear.
Nuclear.
Polygamy. What?
I can't even say that word wrong. Like I have to try to say that.
Oh,
polygonal. I always say polygonal.
Major Matoko found it.
It's very polygonal.
I can't stop farting. We had chicken vindaloo tonight. It was delicious.
I can't stop farting. They're nice.
Oh, okay. I see what he used. Okay.
They're nice rack.
See, the thing we were doing wrong.
Sound thing here.
what we were doing wrong was we were just looking up how do you say this word instead of looking for like English to Japanese translation.
I put that in. How do you say it in Japanese?
No, not that. Just type in like English to Japanese, and it comes up with those dialogue boxes you could type shit into.
Oh, okay.
That's how you get that.
Oh. English to Japanese.
And you get the dialogue boxes.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. You just type anime and do it to Japanese.
Anime.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, see?
Anime.
Yep, technically you're not supposed to say the like may.
Anime.
Anime though, just to annoy Sean.
I say anime because I don't give a fuck.
Anime.
Polygon.
I say it the way I say it because it's just the way I've always said it, and then occasionally someone will say that it bugs them.
I'm just gonna be
a
a dick and start calling it anime.
Explain why they're wrong.
I'm gonna go watch some anime.
Go.
Animu is my favorite.
I'm just gonna go watch some anime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it
So
go.
my original point that spawned this whole thing was
Not that song.
the people that like Death Stranding grew up with Hideo Kojima games. The people that hate Death Stranding are people too young to understand Hideo Kojima games.
Yeah.
And didn't grow up with them, so they don't understand why he is the way
I don't think
he
it has
is.
anything to do with age and everything to do with growing up with. 'Cause I'm sure some of those kids grew up with adults or parents who kept their retro games. Some people did, you know? I mean...
Oh yeah,
right.
but, you know.
I've seen a few streamers play it who didn't like it, who were also, like, I had also already seen them play through the entire Metal Gear Solid series. And they really like the Metal Gear Solid series, but they don't like this game. It was like,
Well,
I don't want to tell people they can't like what they don't, but they have to like what I like, you know? But
Well, like, whatever you like, fine.
at the same time, I also don't like it when people are saying that if you don't like this, then it's just because you're a fucking idiot. It's like, can we just stop with the gatekeeping, please?
okay,
You
boomer.
like it or you don't like it.
The thing is, I think, like... I lost my thoughts. Son of a bitch.
It's okay. Happens to me all the time, and then I remember 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Oh,
couldn't
yeah!
I couldn't remember the name of my app, my medication. I visited the nurse the other day until I got in the car to leave. I was like, "Fuck, son of a bitch! It's way too late."
I just like to say I am actually really enjoying the OK Boomer meme. I think
It's the best. I love it.
Been pretty hilarious.
Did you see the original video of that girl just shutting that dude down with it though?
The like New Zealand Parliament or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was like, she started talking. Some guy ran, "Okay, boomer, boom!" Like shut him right the fuck down, and without missing a beat, just started talking again.
Yeah.
Didn't allow him to come back.
But then later in the
"Okay,
same
boomer."
speech, she said nuclear instead of nuclear, and I cringed.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I was with you with OK Boomer, but then you lost me with nuclear.
Whatever.
You're representing the people. You should pronounce things properly.
Nuclear weapons.
Nuclear.
Nuclear vessels.
Nuclear weapons.
What are the nuclear vessels? Nuclear. Nuke you, lur. It's like,
When
say,
did S and I become an English lesson?
say clear. Clear.
Is it
Okay,
pickup
now put
time? Can we
new
pick up
at the
yet?
beginning of it. Nuclear. No.
13 pickups this week. I actually have pickups this week. Oh my god. Can we do pickups?
I don't have any pickups.
Pickups.
I have no pickups because I'm poor. Imagine
I
I'm
have-
poor, so I have no pickups. So I have no pickups because I'm poor.
I'm poor too, but I just did some transcription.
That's a
work.
sad story, but pickups?
I should do transcription work too. That's a good idea.
Upwork,
Upwork.
your friend.
I tried that. They rejected me. Said they already
well.
had enough people with that skill set. I'm like, well, fuck
Try
you then.
again. I keep trying.
Yeah, I'll try
I
again.
keep trying.
I'll try again. Anyway, Stoudman, what'd you get?
It's soul-crushingly boring work.
I don't care. I'll transcribe all of the Nazi propaganda to get Blu-ray money.
It was an anti-abortion thing, a seminar. Damn it!
Told me that this is going out of print.
Oh,
so I got it.
Yeah, I want that. I have the. I do have the DVD.
She also just was like, "You need to get that. Get that now." Like demanding that I buy it, so I bought it.
Who was?
Me.
Oh, you were. Oh, Skinslip, right? Of course,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Plus, the first 3 are good.
And then I was asking her if this was going out of print too, and she said yes, so I got this too.
I have that one. Does that now? Did you get the DVD with the documentary?
No, that's limited. That was limited. That was very limited.
All right, I got lucky then because I got the documentary.
You can just get the documentary separate for like $10.
Yeah, you can get it on its own. It's worth getting.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Hitchcock Truffaut.
I really need to see that.
Which is apparently a documentary about the
Albert Hitchcock and Francois Truffaut.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's a famous book called Hitchcock Truffaut, and it's about all the interviews they had.
Interesting.
You can actually go
about
on.
the interviews. It's kind of cool.
You can go on archive.org and they have clips from the interview. But yeah, anyways, got this one because we were talking about this one, Skinslip and I.
Those mad movie makers.
She described
body.
She described the first movie, those mad movie makers, and the description alone, I was like, okay, I need that too. So it says, 2 men wanting to make a porno movie raise money from their family and friends by claiming that they're making a religious film.
It's a PG film.
It's a PG film.
That's the glory days of PG.
So I have that too. I got that too. I don't have it here yet.
That just sounds ridiculous and zany and fun.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not awful.
I got the steelbook of Bridge on the River Kwai because it was like, I don't know, $6. Yeah, it was $6.
That's funny because earlier today I was playing Fortnite and I was bombing around on the boat and I grenade launched at a bridge and I just sat there until I completely annihilated the bridge and I said, "Fuck you, Bridge on the River Kwai."
Oh, Lord.
So it's funny you got that movie today.
Justin, I had owned Bridge on the River Kwai for over a decade on Blu-ray. Can you please watch that with me? Please?
I have seen it only on VHS back in the day.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I bought the collector's set.
It's great.
I found the collector's set used for like $10.
It's one of the all-time great, war movies, like with great ensemble cast and some terrific practical effects. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I also got the 8 Mile Steelbook. Yeah. And now that I own it, I'm going to never let it go. I only had one shot. I could not miss my chance to get this movie.
Go sit in the corner.
Okay. It took me a sec.
Hold on,
but
I just have one thing. Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti, yes.
Oh my god.
Suddenly I'm craving Mom spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
Not bad.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, I liked 8 Mile, but I don't think I liked it enough to rewatch it. It's like, oh, it was alright.
Anime.
I was also $5.99, so.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I've never seen 8 Mile, but I'm not. I mean, I respect Eminem and all that, but I'm just not a fan.
It's a decent movie.
I respect M&M's.
I respect M&M's, yeah. Although I prefer Smarties.
But I think you could watch it and think it wasn't a waste of time.
Right? Oh, I'm sure I would enjoy it because I enjoy just kind of biographical-esque dramas anyway. But anyway, Garbage Gamer, what'd you get? And loving the Metal Gear going on there. And gee, why did you put Metal Gear Solid on this week in particular? I wonder.
Because I got this.
Oh, of course.
That movie.
That's not what I was expecting you to hold up.
Good.
Yeah, the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Have you seen that yet?
I have not.
I have not seen any version of that. I want to see the original miniseries too.
The $3 section, half price books.
Nice.
It's a different adaptation of the same work. So it's not like a remake or anything.
Yeah, I know. Both based on the book.
It's very good. I
I've
relate
heard.
to the character a lot.
Yeah, I really want to see one of these
Found
days.
this one in the TV show section. It was literally just like shoved in the corner. It wasn't even in alphabetical order. It was just sitting there. It's The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Rosie and I just watched that like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
So I was like, yes, yoink.
That is a great DVD collection. It's got so many extras on it. I still have mine. Is that the one in the double thick case?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the good. They shrunk it for later re-releases to like a regular size.
Yeah, it's funny enough. Next
series.
to the movie, I think this is the first time I've ever owned really anything from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, really?
Minus like I downloaded the audio dramas years ago.
Oh, I love that adaptation so much. The TV series. I think it's the best one.
Oh yeah, like so. Let's see, we watched it all together. That would have been like my 4th time through.
I think so. I only watched it all together for my 42nd birthday, which is appropriately enough.
Gee, I wonder why. And I was like,
and then we watched it again just for the fuck of it, and we double billed it with the movie. And then and then I watched it again when Rosie requested it on Halloween, or around Halloween, anyway. Instead of horror.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys did watch that.
Instead of horror movies, she was like, "You know what I want to watch?" Like, what? It's like, it's a sci-fi one, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I was like, "Oh, sure, yeah, love to watch that with you." And I didn't realize she'd actually read the first couple books. So
yeah, that's something that I need to get around to doing. Is actually reading the book.
She said the only reason she stopped was because it was starting to get really wordy, and like complicated with the wording. Well, because you know Duncan Saddles will kind of go off on like a ramble, and like it'll fill it up with all kinds of nonsensical sci-fi gobbledygook.
He's very much a sci-fi version of like J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah, kind of.
Where just this, like everything has a backstory, everything has a description, everything has, you know. So
I'd probably be the same way.
But at the same time, you know, some people see that as a bad thing. Some people see that as a great thing because at the same time, it could paint an amazing world if you have a description for everything.
Yeah.
You get a really vivid
the patience for
imagery.
It.
Yeah. If you have the patience for it, it paints some amazing pictures.
Yeah. So I'm sure she'll return to those books at some point and read the rest of them because I know.
I read them. I read the first book in high school.
Yeah. So did I.
The one I read. Really good.
She loved. She loved the miniseries.
Probably reread it one of these days.
Yeah. Same here. I gotta read the rest.
Yeah. So that actually, when it comes to movies and TV shows, that's all I got on that.
Nice.
The rest are video games.
Good stuff. Yay! Garbage gamer buying video games.
I know, right? Shocking.
What a concept.
I mean, it wasn't true for a while there.
I know. Like, what the hell?
I know. It was weird.
I'm trying to make an effort now to like steer away from movies and TV.
Before you get totally obsessed with the movies.
So then this one I picked up a couple of Switch games actually.
Nice.
Picked up the Ninja Saviors: Return of the Warriors.
Whoa.
This is a spiritual remake of the Ninja Warriors, which was originally an arcade game that was later released on the Super Nintendo. And this is like an amalgamation between the arcade title and the Super Nintendo game, made in like a modern format. So it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up like Alien vs. Predator, or like Streets of Rage or anything like that, except you're playing.
Oh, you choose an obscure one. Yeah, side-scrolling. Sorry.
No. Where you play as robotic ninjas, beating up people and throwing cars, and it's fun shit.
Nice. I never even heard of that.
Definitely worth picking up. The next one I picked up, I believe, maybe, I don't know.
That's fine.
I would look it up. I don't think it's Switch exclusive. I want to say it's also on PS4, maybe.
No, okay.
Not sure.
2 systems I don't have. Excellent.
Next one I picked up here is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD.
Cool.
It's an HD remake of probably one of the worst Super Monkey Ball games in the entire franchise.
Excellent.
Is it better than the original?
No. Oh God, no. I mean, like...
I meant the original version, not the original game. Nothing's gonna beat the first two.
Oh, yeah, this is better than the original version.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
But
I said the original, and then I was biting a burp.
Banana Blitz as a whole, just as the game itself, it's voted... You know, I think there's a couple that are a little bit worse than this, but it's a pretty bottom of the barrel.
Why'd you get it then?
Because one, it was cheap, and two, this is the only Monkey Ball game they're probably going to release on the Switch.
Monkey Ball
dead in the water. That's the one they release.
I don't know.
They need
probably because it was.
They need to do an Ultimate Edition 1 and 2 combined. That's what they should.
Yeah, we need an HD remaster. Yeah, of like 1 and 2 combo. So, I mean, but it's not terrible. It's just not very hard. I mean, like the very first 3 worlds, almost the entire every single one of the stages has guardrails.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes away like all the difficulty. You literally you're just rolling a ball to the end. That's it. You know. So it isn't until like stage like 4, you know, or world 4, where you actually start getting into stages that have edges you can fall off.
Weird.
So yeah. So the last, but certainly most definitely not least, this is a game not a lot of people have heard of. Has polarized reviews, and that would be a little bit of Death Stranding. And if you're noticing, this isn't the normal box art.
No,
this is the Steelbook Collector's Edition.
Nice.
And this is not the only thing that it came with.
Ah.
Let me grab the box that this thing came in. Here's the box that it came in.
Barely fits in camera.
Actually, it doesn't.
Wow.
It doesn't fit in camera.
It barely doesn't. It's big.
Yeah. So this is
there wasn't an actual PS4 in that box, right?
I know there could have been. Look how big.
There could have been, yes.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah. Here's the box that it came in, and here's what else came in the box. Okay.
Holy crap.
So
so you got your own fetus.
So this game has pretty much you're a carrier.
In a
and so this
case.
is mimicking one of the briefcases that he carries in the game.
Oh, okay.
But inside, let me open it up here. So it is an actual briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing we get, wouldn't it be funny if this was the only thing in it?
Yeah, right.
This
ocean of foam to hold it safe.
It's called Ludens or Ludens. I want to say it's Ludens. Is it Ludens?
I think so.
Which is the Kojima Productions logo.
Oh, okay.
It's the dude in the spacesuit.
Neat.
So it's like a little chibi version of it.
Are we saying it right, Major?
Yeah.
Luden?
He said yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to accompany, if I ever want to like fully deck this thing out, it does come with caution tape.
Amazing.
And this is because some of the things he carries in the game are hazardous materials. So, and it says void if tampered on it, so you can actually like tape this up and have the void if tampered sticker on it.
Gotcha.
But the big thing that came inside of this thing, last but certainly not least, prepare your butts for this.
Oh dear.
I was laughing my ass off when I first saw this.
Uh-huh.
How
did I know? How did I know?
Brinsley spelled it in chat. He said, "Show baby, cry face."
Yeah.
So here you go, people.
That should sit in the background at all times.
That's amazing.
So this is the BB, or the bridge baby, is what it's known as in the game.
It's
your connection.
Such a 2001
connection between
vibe.
The outside world and the other world is what they call it.
Yeah.
But there are batteries that go on the bottom. This thing does light up.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a button. You push this button and it, like, I don't have any batteries in it now, but
press X to be apparent.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And so what people have been dubbing Death Stranding now is Norman Reedus and his amazing fetus. Or just flat out calling him Norman Fetus.
Norman Fetus, yeah.
Reedus,
the Reedus fetus.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a 1-to-1 scale replica. So this is actually how big they would be in real life.
Okay.
That's a real baby size.
That is, yes,
literally
this is an
baby
actual
size.
fetus size baby.
Wow.
In this thing.
Yep.
That's crazy.
You know, of all the things you'd have on your
What a
shelf,
morbid thing to have. I want it.
Yes,
Super bad.
Word
Yet
as
it's
easy
so-
said, it does light up.
You need to put
Just-
batteries
it
in
does-
it. Put it on
doesn't
your
have
shelf
batteries
and only
in it.
turn it on when SNI happens.
Yeah.
yeah, I will definitely. The problem is the lights aren't very bright,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't look any different on camera.
Oh.
There.
Well,
It's one of those things that's almost, yeah. But still, yeah, I would totally. I'll just, you know, yeah.
Apparently, really start getting That's
Just-
cool.
Just leave it sitting there, you know, just like, oh, nothing. People made jokes about saying, oh yeah, because it has a handle. You can just like walk around, just go to the store, and you know, just just carry it. You know, just walk around. You know, that's what he does in the game. He just attaches it to himself and just walks around with it.
Uh-huh.
Just have it over your back like this.
Just walk around with a
People were
fetus.
all like, what the fuck is that? And you were like, oh no, that's BB.
I'm just walking my fetus.
I'm just walking my fetus. But yeah, I have played the game. Obviously, I've not beat it because I just got it the other day.
He was actually just starting it when we were hanging out earlier.
Yeah, before
awesome.
SNI started, it was
Paul,
actually
your
the
intro
first time
for
I had a chance to play it.
I
So I'm
didn't
only
know,
about
so I was babbling through his intro like an asshole.
I've only played about 30 minutes of it, and so far, holy nutsack.
Did you walk
Yeah.
places?
I did. I walked
Nice.
several places and picked up things,
Nice.
and
Can't wait to watch Sean play it.
and had many conversations with Guillermo del Toro.
All right, he's a character in it, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
And so is, you know, Lindsay Wagner
I love
and
that it's
Troy Baker
and
and
basically all the heavy hitters from PT. Like, they still stuck together, and it's like, you know, fuck Konami, we're gonna make a game anyway. We'll just do
I
something
just
different.
wish we could have gotten PT. The game
Yeah.
that was shaping out to be a really cool game.
I really hope
Yeah.
that someday,
Something happens with it.
Hideo Kojima or Guillermo del Toro, somebody fights to get the rights back.
Yeah.
Or maybe they. Yeah,
I mean, even if they don't make a Silent Hills game,
Yeah.
just get the rights back to put PT back up in the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
hoping that
Just
they
that
can be
trailer-
friends again at least.
Playable trailer is still like this
Demo.
cult phenomenon.
I know.
You know that it'd
I
be
have,
stupid of them.
I think I have a fan-made remake of it, but I've never actually played it.
Yeah, there's even a VR version made in the Unreal Engine.
No, that's cool.
So yeah, if you ever want PT to scare the shit out of you in VR,
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
that exists.
there's still plenty of
Yeah.
time for them to reconcile and get back on board on that. You know,
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
everyone's still alive and healthy. We're good.
But yeah, but if you didn't already notice, I'm definitely on the camp of this game. So even though I've only played like 30 minutes of it, is fucking incredible.
You're already
Like-
sold on it.
I'm sold wholeheartedly. You know,
Yeah.
it's building this world with these characters. And it's like watching the most surreal science fiction movie you've ever seen. And this is why when I heard that, you know, he might be doing movies, I'm like,
Yeah.
he better just be doing science fiction films because he's really fucking good at it.
Well, I mean, even his Metal Gear Solid stuff is like dripping
Very
with
sci-fi.
sci-fi. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of sci-fi.
It's very,
elements
all
to it.
teams have been very cinematic with their cutscenes.
Yeah.
I have hope.
All the games.
Oh yeah,
I think-
and
I
I
think
guess
it's interesting.
that's something to talk. We should have talked about in the news. Death Stranding, he did confirm, and it actually is already up for pre-order. It's coming to PC.
Cool.
Nice.
It's coming to PC.
That means Sean might actually get to play it.
and well,
Potentially.
I mean, he has a Pro,
Yeah.
That's true.
so.
But he doesn't have any money. It's
Well, no, I know.
Oh yeah.
And people can't gift me stuff on PS4 unless
Oh
they
yeah,
like,
and if you're curious,
physically buy
yes,
the game and mail it to me.
for people
Oh,
that
check it.
didn't look into how much the collector's edition is, yeah, it's $200.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
if I had 200 bucks
Eh.
to drop on something, it would be going on Godzilla and a couple of other things.
Yeah. Give me the
Like
game.
this-
I'll do another.
Like
Yeah.
I was so invested when all that shit was going down with Konami and Kojima.
Yeah, you just
Like
really
I
wanted to support
really
them.
this is me showing that I'm behind Kojima 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, even though I have the Konami logo showing up repeatedly behind me with this,
I know. Well,
you know,
it is what it is.
they can eat biggest, fattest part of my ass.
You're not playing that for Konami. You're playing that for Kojima.
Yeah, Kojima alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
Cool.
it. That was the big
Well,
final item.
is that it? That's all you got? Jeez, how disappointing.
Got a giant special edition that has a real life-size baby in it.
That was pretty amazing. Okay, Skinslip, what'd you get this week? Said you got a pile of stuff, eh?
I got a pile of stuff. I got 6 movies from my dad. We haven't been to the store for a while, so we went and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab this and this and this and this." And he's like, "What do you want?" And I said I wanted something else. Anyway, we'll get to that.
What's your
first
shirt?
up-
I like your shirt.
Oh, this is my trans magical girl, my trans girl magic girl transformation shirt.
Oh, cool.
So it's a magic girl transformation, like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
But like it's got the trans flag colors.
Oh, okay. Cool. There you go.
All right. So first up, I didn't pay a dime for these. These are just I get the cast outs from my dad. You got American Made Tom Cruise in 4K.
Okay.
It's about that there's this CIA operation in which CIA itself was running drugs in a way to catch people who buy from the people who run the drugs, right? But like the plane crashes and like they try to cover up the operation, and that's what this is about. That whole operation, how that got started, and how it was started by some crazy CIA maverick played by Tom Cruise. So Tom Cruise plays crazy, so I'm looking forward to that.
He's just playing himself then. Got it.
Yeah. It's the jumping on the couch cruise that we all love and wish.
Yeah.
Then we got The Hustle. I don't know a goddamn thing about this, but I like her. She's great.
Yeah, she's good. I've seen her in a few things.
So, I don't know. Looks like it's a female heist, like, or maybe like a con woman film. Either way, sounds cool.
Fun.
This one, Stuber. I saw a trailer for this. This looks fun.
Dave
It's comedy.
Bautista.
My dad loves these kind of things. So.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad to get this. Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
I'm a big Fast and Furious fan, so.
Yeah.
And that's a 4K, I think, right? No, I'm sorry.
Blu-ray.
And then this is apparently the only reason he got the Steelbook was because it was the only copy left in stock. You can generally buy a premium edition. He does try to get the slip covers because he knows I like slip covers, but
That's nice.
got Rocket Man Steelbook. This is actually a really nice Steelbook, by the way.
That is nice, yeah.
But I've not seen this, so I did not get this because I love Elton John and everything. I think he's cool, but
Yeah.
it's what was available, and I'm not going to complain about it.
I would watch that if it was given to me for free. The one I actually want to buy is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yes, that would be great.
So I love
That's
Rami.
a really good
Love Rami Malek. Love Queen.
And the one I requested got was Crawl. My dad hates this kind of movie.
Oh
So
yeah, there you go.
he's not into horror.
Yeah.
So like I rarely get any horror. So the fact that I got him to talk to get into horror, and that he took the digital code, and that he's probably gonna watch it and get scared.
So much win.
The next thing is the only thing I pre-ordered. That's because I have a marathon next month with my buddy. We guys do once a month marathons. I stream them most of the time.
Nice.
Got Santa with Muscles starring Hulk Hogan.
Oh, nice.
I actually haven't seen it, but I've heard things about it. I mean, in that cover.
There you go. Hey, Clint Howard's in it too. Cool.
Yeah, hi, I'm here too. Yeah. So I don't know anything about that other than it's so bad it's good from some people. Anyway,
Okay.
these two titles went on sale, and I've been picking them up as they go on sale. Now that there's two more movies out that I don't have. I picked up Picasso Trigger and Savage Beach, which goes with my hard ticket to Hawaii, and what was the other movie? One of them. So I've got 4 of the 6 Sedaris Blu-rays, and we're halfway through the Sedaris canon. We did 12 movies.
Oh,
We actually did 14 movies, but one of them's released by Kino. I gotta get that one still. I keep forgetting to get it during the sale. Next, the one thing I treated myself with my own money that I just had left over from after all the bills is all I had left was the pre-order and the two on sale titles and this. That was it. At less than $50 of fun money, and this is the films of Sarah Jacobson. She was a punk-spirited DIY filmmaker who did these 8 coming-of-age drama called Mary Jane's Not a Virgin Anymore. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the name offhand.
Thanks for the follow.
About,
Joe got a jumper. Thank you.
I read the back of this on Amazon, and it sold me. So this is a short film she also did, and then it has a few music videos she did. So yeah,
Cool.
This is literally all her film body of work. So
nice.
Hey,
I'm
interested. And it's AGFA. I love AGFA. Here it comes.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning you always support them.
Yes, I'm missing 3 titles. I'll get around to it. Well, 4 titles. Shit, I missed that one too. Forgot about Bat Pussy, which is only available through someone that isn't Amazon. Amazon won't stock it. Okay.
Because of the name, I guess.
So I did hours and hours of soul-crushing transcription work while sick as a dog because.
It's like almost 11.
Rosie.
Oh yeah.
I'll wait. Rosie's more important.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
Going to bed, sweetie?
I'm
Anyway.
exhausted.
No, you can't join the call.
Did you brush your teeth?
No, not yet.
It's not that kind of show.
Not that kind of show.
Yeah, he wants to join the
Not
call.
how this works.
That's not how it works. It's not that kind of show.
No, basically.
Sorry, I mean, you know.
We're here on the show, and then you're there in the chat, and you can talk to us that way. So. My ice cream.
I'm not done. Okay, so I did hours and hours of back-breaking transcription work because near the end of last week, Blue Underground announced that a bunch of their titles are on low stock.
More like 12.
And they're limited editions. So I bought them.
No, I know. I mean, like,
I basically
come
did.
in and say good morning.
Oh, of course.
And I wake up
I
around
can't just
8.
divulge the transcription. So I'm getting paid under the table from a guy who does this for a living, and he gives me like the jobs. He like starts doing. He's like, I don't want to do this one. And he's like, hey, you want to make some money? I say, yes, no. And then he just does it himself, or he pays me less money than he makes on it, but more money than I would make on it through Upwork.
I said, have a good
So I every now and then I get like a little, here's $65. Yay, you know,
yes.
nice little boost.
Me too.
So I was able to get
Later, sweetie.
Lucio Fulci's Zombie.
Oh,
the eye
nice.
gouge
Oh, you got the eye
edition.
gouging one. Yeah.
I was originally gonna get the Brooklyn Bridge one because I like that one actually a little bit better, but this is the one that's at low stock. So like, yeah, I'll just get this one. Fuck it.
Cool.
And last but not least, that's a double dip because I already had the Arrow release of Zombie Flesh Eaters.
I don't have any Blu-ray of that. I've still only got my 25th anniversary DVD, which is great.
I would send you
but-
the Arrow, but it's a region B.
Yeah.
You don't have a region free player yet.
Yeah. Who did that one? Was it Severin did the new one?
No, Blue Underground.
Blue Underground, right? I forgot.
Yeah.
I get my boutique lip.
These had the soundtracks. They're like really thick, like what clear case.
Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah,
get.
they're really nice. I hate it.
any
It's not a
edition of
sticker.
it.
Thought this was a sticker, but it's actually printed.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's my only complaint about these editions.
Yeah.
I also picked up the Blue Underground release. This is upgraded my DVD of Maniac.
Nice.
This movie's really good. Really, really good. The remake's even better. As I mentioned earlier in the show. That's everything. That was it. That was
Very
basically
nice.
this basically right here. This was 5 days of commissioned transcription work.
Wow.
To get a
5 days
3-hour
to get
interview
those
done.
two.
3-hour interview at a transcribe with 4
Damn.
people.
Good times.
It takes more people with more. It takes more time with more people because you have to like rewind a lot.
Yeah.
People talk over each other and shit.
Yeah, the overlap. Yeah.
I was delirious and wanting to like throw. I just wanted to cry. I'm so depressed and like I just wanted to. I was so sick. I just wanted to be over with so I could get my movies.
But hey, you got your movies now. So now this is the happy part of all of that.
So yeah, that was everything.
All right, I'll be back.
That was $70 worth of. That's $70 worth of Blu-ray. They're $35 a piece.
I clicked the wrong
Not cheap.
thing. Hold
The Blue Underground ones are not cheap at all.
on. There we go.
The limited editions aren't cheap, I should say.
No, they are not. I have. Fuck's sake. I have eyeballed them before and cried.
Yeah, they're probably like $50 on your end, huh?
Yeah, they're ridiculously
$40 if
expensive
they're at
here.
good price.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okie dokie. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm terrified of the younger generation. I'm responding to the deleted comment.
Yes, we're terrified. Oh my goodness.
Shaking in my boots. I have to
I'm
grasp my tits for calm.
Just like boomers were terrified of us.
Jokes aside, I am actually very interested to see what happens with the next generation. They're going to have, I think, an even more interesting generation than we did.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You have zombie or the old maniac, Justin?
Nope.
Maybe I'll send you my copy of Zombie Flesh Eaters. That way you can enjoy the movie. If you do have a Raging Free Player. Yeah, I like the lenticulators too. I just don't want the fact that the fucking little splash blob is part of the art. Shit bothers me. I want clean art. You know? That's just me. Anyway, so what's up next, Toss? What do we got? Is there a nitro?
Sorry, what? What?
What are we
What's
doing?
going on?
What's next?
Well, I have this Almond Joy that Rosie gave me.
That's a very nice pickup.
There you go.
That's all your pickups.
That's my pickup. My pickups this week were I paid my hydro bill, which is power, not water. It's hydroelectric power, and
it's a weird way of looking at it. It sounds wrong.
I know. That's why I was explaining to you.
Canadian.
Yeah, we don't use like
Sweet. So
gas and oil here.
Now?
We use water, nature.
Oh, we do too here. Damn. Actually, most of the Pacific Northwest is fueled by the
Washington's like 70%.
We just don't call it hydro. We just call it power still.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the company is BC Hydro, so
that's why.
So
yeah.
we call it hydro. But anyway, paid that and my internet, and then anyway, Rosie decided she did not want this Almond Joy from her Halloween treats because it has coconut in it, and I was today years old when I learned that Almond Joy has coconut in it.
Seriously?
Because I always remember the commercials. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't.
Yeah.
So Mounds are the ones from the same company that are basically just chocolate-covered coconut.
Yeah.
So I always thought that Almond Joy was just like chocolate-covered almonds. But no, it's
a coconut with an almond on top.
It's basically a Mounds, but with a coconut.
My problem, except Mounds is dark chocolate, which is what pisses me off.
There you go.
You just covered us
It's
up, by the way.
Mounds, but with a coconut. Right, correct.
Is that
My
what
favorite-
I said?
my favorite-
With
what I hate- what I
almond.
hate is-
So I'm
I
gonna
hate that
eat
the
this. I don't like coconut, so I'm gonna see how we like
When you
it.
uncover this camera, I just see the wrapper, dude. Thank you.
I mean, you'll at least enjoy the chocolate, right?
I don't depend if you like coconut or not.
I've never liked either.
That-
Mounds.
See, I like
that is just a big wad of coconut with chocolate on it.
It's delicious.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so Mounds is dark chocolate and does not taste as good as Almond Joy, but I don't like almonds, so I take the almond off. I don't like Almond Joy. I just rip it off and throw it away.
Oh my god! I'm only eating this because it has an almond on it.
Oh, but we'd be great friends. I'd give you all my almonds. I'd give you all the
He's
delicious.
choking it down.
Listen, even when I was little, I knew that Almond Joy and Mounds were sort of the same thing.
Coconut.
Like I said, which was because it keyed it off in the commercial.
Now
Like,
I've
why
got
would they
bits
mention
of coconut in
Mounds?
my teeth forever. Ugh.
It's like sand in your butt crack.
Yeah,
I
2
hate the
months from
texture.
now-
It's just this weird, kind of crunchy,
2 months from now,
chewy,
even after you've eaten
stringy
something
It's
that
so
texture.
good,
brush your
though.
teeth a million times, you'll rub your tongue behind your teeth and you'll pull out a chunk of coconut.
Yep.
Well, that was a
It's like
delightful
sand.
treat.
I don't clean. You put your clean clothes
so
on.
the-
You're like, there's still sand in here somewhere.
So this was the last chocolate bar, so that's why I had to eat it, because, you know, wanted something sweet, even if it was...
French
Choked you down.
Ugh.
I know he literally choked that shit down. Whoa. Oh God. Oh.
Sugar.
I thought you were gonna start gagging, honestly.
See, I love the chocolate-covered nuts, like chocolate-covered almonds, chocolate-covered pecans, peanuts, even chocolate-covered raisins. I don't generally eat like just raisins on their own, but if they're chocolate covered raisins, holy shit, I'll just eat handfuls of them.
Once in a blue moon, I want raisins. It's like a fucking craving. It's super weird. And then I get
raisins are good.
Six pack. I get through half of it and then throw the other 3 away as they spoil. But the point is, every once a year that just happens.
I when I was a kid, I used to eat the little boxes of Sun-Maid raisins all the time.
That's what I get.
I loved them. Yeah. Rosie still likes those. She doesn't eat them as much now, so I think she's kind of like me in that respect. Like, loved them when she was little, and then after she gets older, it's just kind of meh.
Yeah, they're right.
Grapes, on the other hand, we're both huge fans of grapes.
She's right about at that age where she's going through what I would call her first palate change.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem.
We go through it in a lifespan. We go through about 3 or 4 major palate changes.
Zombie's fine.
Well, yeah, like how she was all about chocolate ice cream, and now she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Like, I would get chocolate ice cream, and she would it would be gone in like 2 days. But
I forgot this is the soundtrack CD. It's just Joe Spinelli's face.
That's great. Got a bit of Salvador Dali eyes going on there. But, yeah, so now it's like we get ice cream and it just sits there in the fridge. Like, we got this ginormous tub of butterscotch Ripple because I thought she'd like it because she likes the caramel and she likes vanilla, and it's basically what it is. It's caramel, or it's vanilla with swirls of caramel in it. And he looks scared.
Take it out of context. It looks kind of funny, actually.
And she tried it once. We got ice cream cones and stuff, and she tried it once, didn't like it. So I've been slowly inching my way through this 4-liter tub of butterscotch Ripple ice cream because I like ice cream, but I'm not insane for it because I'm not a kid.
Same.
So I'll have an ice cream cone like once every couple of weeks or something, or I might have a couple in a couple of days, and that's it. Then it'll just sit there for ages. So I don't know. I'm not overly picky with ice cream flavors. I just like ice cream.
Yeah, I've gotten to that point in my life to where it takes me about 2 weeks to get through one of the half-gallon jugs of ice cream.
Yeah.
And that's with other people, chipping away at it also.
Because you're not just sitting there like every day having mountains of ice cream.
Right.
I have a pint that's been in my freezer for 3 months. I just every now and then
that's
pull it out.
Probably about how long this has been in there.
Eat like a tenth of it, put it back,
Well, and sometimes, like previously, we would just have like a bowl of ice cream, but then when we got the cones, it's like I much prefer to have the cones. It's nice, but I don't know. I don't know.
Cones. I can't eat them anymore.
But yeah, like I said, that falls under that. She's going through her first palate change.
Yeah.
And she'll slowly realize it. I took me a while to realize it, but just
holy shit.
Things out of nowhere, and like things will start sounding good.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll go like things you would think back, you'd be like, nah, not in a million years I would eat something like that. And then you realize, and you go, oh, that actually sounds kind of good now.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of change.
Like it's a change of mindset, and it's a
like what was it?
Your taste buds.
When I was a little kid, I used to eat a lot of peanut butter, and then I just kind of went off it for a few years. And then when I hit my 20s, I was just like, fuck, I love peanut butter. And I just like have toast and peanut butter all the time. Now I love it. It's like it's almost like a snack for me. Like I'll make some toast and peanut butter.
Love peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
I had the same thing actually. That's kind of funny you mentioned that. Because it got to a point to where it was like the craving for peanut butter was so bad I would just eat it with a fucking spoon.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I was just talking to a friend.
It would be like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'd walk over there with a spoon, just grab a big scoop of it,
put
the lid back.
I used to keep a jar next to my desk and refrigerated.
That was the thing. I remember talking about a friend of mine around the time that this renewed enthusiasm for peanut butter kicked in. And that's what he said. He was like, "Oh my god, right?" Like he'd gone through the exact same thing. Like when he was a kid, he liked it. Then he went off it for a while, and then suddenly he just went back to it like in force. And he was like, "Oh my god, yeah, it's like just sit me down with a jar and a spoon."
My favorite candy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. And
Specifically,
Reese's Pieces.
holiday shaped candies because they have more peanut butter, but not no.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
For me, if I had to
Guys are gross.
choose any kind of Reese's, the
Mhm.
pumpkin ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
the pumpkin-shaped
pumpkins.
Reese's.
They have
It's literally
pumpkins,
just
they
a
have
big
bunny
wad
rabbit.
of peanut butter with a light drizzle of chocolate around the edge.
Well, they have the same shape with it's the same thing with all the other shapes. So like the bunnies, the Valentine.
Oh yeah,
heart,
they're all
tree.
very generic blobs.
They're delicious,
Wow.
delicious.
Oh, but they're so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know,
good.
one year I got
buy
one of
cake
those
every year.
one of the half or full pound Reese's with the giant bunnies.
I see. I don't like the. I had
That
someone gave me one
literally
of those,
took me like maybe a week and a half to eat.
Yeah.
someone gave me one of those 1 pound cups, and they're gross. It's too much. Too much.
Oh, those
It's like a
big,
little-
those big ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
it's
you
too
tried?
much.
Have you tried the ones
Eat
with
them
the
with a
little
knife and
Reese's
fork.
pieces in them?
No, I tried
Oh.
that. I mean,
Yeah, they have
That
Reese's
sounds
cups
good.
and slightly thicker Reese's cups, and it has Reese's pieces in the peanut butter.
Oh, that sounds
They
good.
have like there's a mix you can get now that's a variety of Reese things. So they got like the little mini peanut butter cups. They got Reese's Pieces. I think they got like chocolate covered pretzels and
I love
stuff.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
There's like this mix, this party mix you can get of all different Reese things. There's a bunch of the chocolate bar brands have it now, where you can get like a mix of all these different things that would appeal
And
to
if you
fans
want
of that
to
chocolate bar.
change up your peanut butter cup experience, you can always go and try Butterfingers.
Oh, I love Butterfingers.
Butterfingers actually has a peanut butter cup.
Nobody better
Oh,
lay a
yeah,
finger
those
on
are
my
really
Butterfinger.
good. The Butterfinger cups are really good.
I've
They
never
are
seen
really
those.
good. They're soft like a Reese's, but they have the little chunks of the crunchy
The
Butterfingers.
crispiness. Yeah, I love
They have
I love
butter-
that
they actually have
crispiness.
Peanut butter bite bars
Yeah.
too. They're really good too. I love those. And
You
stickers
can
is
get-
peanut butter.
See if you
Stickers
guys
peanut butter is
irritates
so
me.
good.
see if you guys like
Yeah.
those, you'd probably like the crispy crunch that I always have around Halloween, which is another peanut butter based chocolate bar. It just has the thin layer of like crunchy caramel around the peanut butter center, and then it has the chocolate over top of that. But it's really good. So you have like 3 layers. You got like chocolate, the crunch of the caramel, and then the nice creamy peanut butter in the middle, and
See,
it's so good.
What makes
I
me
tend to be
sad
big, too.
is
I got.
it didn't go over well. But Reese's had their like wafer bar, the fast break.
Yes,
I like Fast Break. That did
those were
well.
good.
Still around.
Those
Still
were
around.
so good.
Yeah,
I can't find them at all around here.
Oh, they're here.
I
That's
think
probably
they're still
reasonable
around. I think they're still
then.
around.
They sell well here. I like them. They're delicious. They
Yeah.
have them
Yeah.
every now and then. They're
I was
good.
actually just thinking about them the other day. I'm like, man, I could really want like a
See,
fast break.
I've always,
you know?
I've always been a fan of underdog candy bars, like Three Musketeers. It's one of my favorites.
It's funny
Love
you
it.
mentioned Whoppers, Den, because when Rosie gave me this, she also had a little package of Whoppers. There's only 3 of them in there. I used to get like the box of Whoppers, and I love those. Whoppers, for those who don't know, it's basically a malt ball covered in chocolate. So it's like a chocolate malt
Yeah.
ball. And it's crunchy.
I can't.
My
have them
dad's
much.
favorite candy is Whoppers.
Yeah, they're great.
They're good.
But
Really good.
she'd never had them before, so she gave me one. I was like, "Oh, thank you. I love Whoppers." And I like crunch, crunch, crunch. And then she popped one, and she was like, "Crunch," and then, ugh. She just did not like it. I'm like, so does that mean I get the 3rd one? It's like, yes, take it. Like, okay, score.
It's very much malted milk is very much an acquired taste for a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. But
Yeah.
I've always liked those kinds of crunchy chocolates anyway. Like the crunchy bar, for example, is just like a bar of that crispy toffee, like that sort of like crispy sponge
Oh, yeah,
toffee,
yeah, yeah.
you know. And then it's got the chocolate over it. That was like my favorite chocolate bar for a while when I was a teenager. It was the one I would always buy. And then there's that, and then I was crazy about Kit Kats for a while, and then
Yeah, I was always the spiritual inner old person that liked like the malted milk balls and that.
I gotta
Everyone
have
else-
my McCormick's toffee and my
Yes.
peppermints.
But malted milk balls in any form. I always just like malted milkshakes. when I was a kid. There's these things at a local corner store I used to go to when I was a kid that actually would sell. And it was these tubs probably about this big, and it actually had a frozen malted milkshake that you could scoop with a spoon.
Nice.
And then pretty much it was just frozen malted milk.
That's okay.
Back when powdered chocolate was good. But
just have some powdered chocolate with a spoon.
I used to eat that chocolate Hershey cocoa mix like with a spoon.
Yeah. Oh, that stuff. Yeah.
Put a little in my mouth, put a little water, swish it around, drink it. Yum 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 yum.
Chocolate.
I also used to eat fucking frosting from the can. I was a fat kid, alright?
Frosting was good, like the Betty Crocker frosting.
I love.
My mom used to make that.
It's pretty much lard and sugar.
Well, yeah. My mom used to make a homemade frosting that was very similar to that. It had this. It was like all butter based and everything. She used to make cakes basically from scratch, and she had, I guess, a couple recipes that she'd picked up over the years, and. Yeah, I remember she used to make the most amazing chocolate cake, always double layered, and icing all over.
My dad calls lard almost ice cream.
Almost ice cream.
Ew. That's a really gross thought.
Well, it's actually not something he came up with. It's actually from an old Our Gang comedies.
Mm-hmm.
Where they told... I forgot who they told. And told him that, you know, it was a tub of, is it ice cream? He goes, well, it's almost ice cream.
Oh, okay. One of the old ones. God, I haven't seen those in so long. Saw them when I was a kid, because, of course, when you're a kid, you like to see things where kids are the heroes. So.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Our Gang comedies are just...
Sticking it to those evil adults.
Oh, yeah. Right up there.
But now we're evil adults.
Yep.
Anyway, I think that's it for this week, guys. I think we're out of steam. We've started.
I was just gonna say, I think I just realized that there might be people out there who might not know what Our Gang comedies is.
Also known as the Little Rascals.
Yeah, the Little Rascals is actually what most people know them as.
Yes, but
they only know the movie, of course.
Yeah, the movie, whatever. But the original skits and the original shorts, the black and white shorts, they were just called Our Gang comedies.
Yes.
Yep. So it was about a gang of kids.
I was always more a fan of the Bowery Boys, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. To each their own.
I liked Our Gang.
You heathen.
Also liked, you know, Laurel and Hardy and Abbott and Costello.
There was another one, I can't remember.
The sort of stuff from that era. Oh, and Charlie Chaplin, of course.
Yeah, but there's like a bunch of those kid gang series from various companies.
Yes, there was a few. Well, but I think it's because Our Gang was such a huge hit. Everybody else wanted to cash in on it, so
$1.5 million
they all did their different versions.
Oh,
yeah.
But there's another one. Did a bunch of horror movie things. One with a gorilla. One of those killer gorilla movies.
There's a lot of those.
Congo?
I was like Gorilla at Large.
Congo's awesome.
3D.
Well, Congo is underrated.
And of course, Robot Monster.
Not good.
Robot with a gorilla with a space helmet.
The Roman.
Yep. I love the movie Congo.
I just remember when that movie came out. People hating it.
And Ernie Hudson.
Congo came out like it was a panned movie.
Yeah. I watched Congo not that long ago. It's not good, but it's a lot of fun. You just check out and watch the exploding things and the cool things happening, and don't question why things are happening. Just enjoy the ride.
Just enjoy treat it like an amusement park ride, and you'll be fine.
The logic is checked for some, like, nobody would do that. Shut up, just enjoy the ride.
It's a 2-hour-long ride film. There you go.
I like the creature designs.
If you ever needed a definition of a popcorn flick.
There you go.
Yeah, it really is.
There you go.
The very end sequence with the volcano.
I need to watch it again. It's literally been almost 2 decades now since I've seen it.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it. I remember hearing all about it when it came out. It just didn't interest me.
I saw it not long after it got released out of theaters. Saw it at a friend's house, and I think that's the only time I ever saw it.
Huh.
I saw it when I was little.
There's a sequence at the end where like the
We weren't
mountain coming
we
apart
weren't allowed to watch it, but we did anyway.
because the volcano erupting, and it's almost all done in miniatures and sound stages.
That's
and
cool.
It's really cool. Like this is the last time these effects are really done like this type of movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of miniature work and a lot of animatronic, like people are jumping between tracks. They're actual like things moving. They're actual actors moving them from moving platform to moving platform.
Yeah.
So it's not like them pretending.
Yeah.
Like
they do green screen and stuff.
We all need to find the Blu-ray of this, and we need to do like a private group viewing of Congo.
It's only like $8. It's pretty cheap.
Is that the one? I'm trying to remember. Tim Curry was in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I swear this is the one where he says, "I want to weep and then die."
Yes.
Yeah, I love that because I use that gif so fucking frequently.
Oh, really?
And Amy the gorilla who does sign language. It's awesome.
All right.
Like, it's cool because it's like sci-fi tech where it's like using the hand motions to like interpret it.
Right.
And it like has a vox that like talks.
I was gonna say, doesn't it have like a voice box thing that it?
But I'm pretty sure that's Rick Baker's special effects because there's some really, really convincing suit work by the gorilla.
Yes.
I remember it being advertised as like a really genuine horror film.
I've got the sense that it's more like a fucking action film, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Like while watching it, feels more like an action film, like Indiana Jones, with like disaster film mixed in, you know, and a little bit of a monster movie.
Oh, you know what we forgot to talk about?
What's up?
All the bullshit going on with YouTube this week.
Go for it.
Talk about it.
You started right now.
You have fun with that, sir.
Nothing really needs to be said, to be honest with you.
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
At least
YouTube
at least
cops.
nothing that hasn't already been said by many different people.
YouTube's run by cops.
Also, if you come to see Zarin Isaac during the week, he'll probably be talking about it on and off. So.
Yeah, I was talking about it on my Fortnite stream earlier today, actually, but
Miserating.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna play some Fortnite after this. So.
He's addicted.
Swing on by if you like. Hey, I need to find another ammo crate, okay? It's important. I unlock a pickaxe or something. I don't know.
Oh.
I won't know until I do it. I just have to keep going, and the off chance I'll unlock something that'll be good.
I really.
I'm addicted. I need my crack.
Like I said, I really can't say anything. Like I said, I play Destiny 2 like I'm freaking addicted.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's just a matter of if a game appeals to you, play it, enjoy it.
He'll burn out eventually, and then people ask him to play it again. He'll never play it again because everyone keeps asking him to play it again.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, I have no room to speak because I play those friggin' baseball games every year.
It's like nobody can really say anything because we all have that game or games that we play.
No, I would for Stout specifically, I would say it's fucking Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah,
that's true.
Lord.
You played
How many
that
times did you do like many hour-long live streams of you just driving a truck
across Europe?
Back to doing that.
Yeah.
People are asking me to do that.
Yeah.
They are asking me to return.
You know what's funny is Euro Truck Simulator, I think, was the thing that kind of got me to start live streaming on Twitch. I never played it, but I watched you guys playing it a lot, and I thought I just liked the idea of real-time live streaming of video games, and also it was hilarious watching you guys play, especially when you do something horribly wrong and cause like a 20-car pile up at an intersection or something.
In real life. Fuck off. I don't actually know how to drive. Go away.
Yeah. Or driving so long.
I'm sure in a pinch I could get in the car and get somebody to the hospital. But, don't trust me for anything other than emergency.
Try to navigate some difficult turn and your driver starts passing out from exhaustion. So you're just seeing like the screen go dark.
Screen goes. It
And then-
slowly
I'm
gets
almost
black.
there. I'm almost
And
there.
then comes back up and it's like, tree!
He's like in the fucking forest. Like,
Ends up like the fucking beginning scenes from Cheech and Chong, where it's just like a cloud of smoke and they end up in the median.
I can make it. I can make it.
I have to say, if you ever want a really good laugh,
it's pretty funny.
Just go online and look up glitches in either Euro Truck or Farming Simulator. There's just some of the most retarded glitches that I've ever seen. God, what was that one? Stoud that was on like a train simulator or something, and there was a glitch video of a train just like taking off into space. I forgot. I have to see if I can find that. That was just that was a work of beauty.
Whoa! What the hell happened? Stoud just had a glitch in the Matrix there.
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything? Did you guys see it? Was it just me, or was I imagining things?
It's just you.
Just imagine.
I'm sure it came through on
stream, but I didn't look in time.
Okay.
I mean, I want to believe that it did happen because Lord knows I've been having issues with Twitch, but you know.
Skinslip was frozen. Oh, okay. I just heard. I heard like, and I looked over and I just saw. I thought I saw Stoud glitching, and then it cleared up, but I don't know.
Well, that's just my lizard makeup that's coming off right now.
Yeah, so your cloaking shield is running low on batteries.
Yeah, need to recharge it.
All right.
Oh.
I mean, this shirt actually isn't green. It's supposed to be white.
I think I found it.
Just my imagination, apparently. All right, I guess I'm just tripping out. Yeah, we're all fake and you're stuck in a fantasy. Well, that makes more sense.
We're in a simulation. Like I've been telling you.
Stream mist or Riven. Yeah, we must be. We're in the simulation where they're just doing a bunch of crazy shit to see what happens.
Yeah. Where they decide what would happen if Donald Trump was president. This bullshit.
And everyone's like, no, don't do that.
It's a real-life GTA 5 game.
Just like,
yeah, whoever's playing our simulation is an asshole. Alright. Wait, reminds me of the time you had a paranormal experience during your Jack and Daxter stream. Oh. That may have been a paranormal experience, or it might have been the rat in my apartment that I discovered later.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was the rat later, yeah. That's funny that you thought it was a ghost.
Well, because occasionally it would just leap out from behind the bookshelf where it was hiding and crash into like a stack of DVDs. So I'd just be sitting here and suddenly hear crash. Like, what the hell was that? But then, of course, rats are master ninjas of stealth. So by the time I heard something and turned around, it was gone. Like it had gone and hidden somewhere.
Scared it away. Already,
it like literally scared itself away.
Yeah.
Masters and ninjas of stealth.
Yeah.
Yes. Until it crashes into something and then runs away in fear.
Like, what the hell is that?
Here.
Yeah.
Crash!
Oh shit! Abort! Yeah, that was fun. I eventually did catch it and kill it, and then a second rat came along another time. Caught that one, killed it. Actually, no, caught that one in the trap, and it escaped, and I could hear it like squimpering, squeaking and whimpering, like hiding somewhere, but I could never find it. And then when I eventually moved, I kept expecting to find like a rat corpse somewhere, like it just crawled away under a bookshelf to die. But I never found anything. Like, it must have, like, found a way out at some point, like, after it had been injured from the trap. So,
wanted to get away from this inhospitable area.
From this death trap that had gone into, yeah. It's like, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna get killed. But,
I got 800 million kids
But it stayed for, like, I'd say at least a week after the trap injured it, because I could hear it. But eventually it left, and then never saw a sign of it again. So it was weird.
A ghost rat?
A ghost rat, yeah. Now it's haunting me. It was actually the ghost of the one I did kill.
What really happened was ants came and ate the carcass completely away.
Even the bones. That's right.
Yep. Even the bones.
And then left.
Bone picker ants for a reason.
That's right. Oh, good times. Now, this is when I was living on the 3rd floor. Funny enough, living on the main floor, no rats.
Cats live there, that's why.
I guess.
Stray
Spiders
cats
galore, but no rats.
Spiders.
Yeah. Anyway, that is it for InSaNiTy this week, folks. Hope you had a good time. We will see you next time. Even though we didn't get into it, I meant to, but now I'm too tired to get into it, so maybe we'll talk about it next week if we remember. And maybe there'll be some new developments. We'll see how things go. With all the bullshit going on with YouTube right now, I am not going to be posting very much on YouTube for the foreseeable future. There's some stuff that's pre-scheduled. Like there's a shit ton of retro episodes pre-scheduled. I did like 2 years worth of them when I did the last batch of them. So enjoy those every Thursday. Some weeks we'll have a couple episodes. There's some shorter bonus episodes there. Of course, do InSaNiTy every Saturday. I do have a few package opening videos coming, and at least an update or two, just the last of the stuff that I got over the course of Halloween season. And
basically, you're just going to be doing videos when you feel like doing videos.
Pretty much. Like, there's not going to be anything scheduled. I'm not even going to bother finishing the... probably not even going to finish the Arkham Origins playthrough videos, because, you know, a few people are watching them, but...
Warner Brothers getting shitty?
Well, yeah, they flag every single one of them. Every single one of them. And actually, Warner Brothers has gotten even shittier lately. So, it's like... Yeah.
No inclination to do it.
Exactly. So maybe I'll finish those up at some point, but...
you can play them on Twitch, maybe not post them, though.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, yeah, I've just become really disenfranchised with YouTube lately, so essentially I'm just going to, you know, let the pre-posted, or pre-scheduled videos run their course, and then just do sort of stuff as I do it. But, you know, if you want to swing by Twitch, I'm on Twitch literally every day. So, yeah, swing by, say hey.
Once in a blue moon, he takes a day off, but...
Yeah, once in a blue moon. I'm trying to do regular videos. I've got a schedule up now where I'll basically be streaming starting at noon every day until whenever. And we'll see. I'm actually going to start setting my alarm. Actually treat it like a job now. Whoa.
Don't take the joy out of it.
Oh, that won't take the joy out of it at all. Nothing could take the joy out of it. But,
famous last words.
Nah.
I mean, the only thing that would take the joy out of it is if I was playing a game I wasn't enjoying, in which case I would stop playing that game and play something else. You know.
Like Alan Wake.
Yeah, oh God. You had to go there.
Well, it's the most recent. It's Slaughterhouse. Splatterhouse, sorry. Splatterhouse.
Fuck you.
Splatterhouse.
Yeah, that's very much seems to be where things are going, Dan. Twitch is the new YouTube, as I see it. Yes. It's definitely where the money is, and definitely where the audience seems to be. So, that's fine. It's a lot easier for me to fire up a stream and just have fun with you guys all day than it is to bust my butt making videos that nobody watches. So, yeah.
Yeah, and all for like very little money.
Well, and even less, apparently,
and be flogged by
the
company
in the future.
And
what?
And to be flogged constantly by the people who are supposed to help you.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
You're doing well, flog.
Yeah.
You're back in the corner of shame.
Let's take some of that revenue. In fact, let's take all of it. In fact, let's just block your video worldwide so nobody can see it. And if it makes any money, it will all go to us. For that 30-second clip you put in. Yeah.
Or less.
Yeah.
Less.
How about fuck you? But, yeah. Anyway,
Fuck!
Yes. that about sums it up. Mixer. What about Mixer?
You can't use Mixer because if he uses Mixer and Twitch finds out, he can lose his affiliate.
Yeah. Why do people keep suggesting that? What is the attraction to Mixer? Like, who gives a shit?
The new kids. It's a new place in the block.
I don't care.
Some big streamers have moved over there with contracts.
Good for them. I'm actually very happy with Twitch. I have no incentive to leave because I enjoy the audience I have here, and I enjoy the way Twitch runs things. You know, I think they're very fair to their content providers. You know,
they're a little puritanical with some things.
Well, whatever. But
for the most part, it's all Gucci. It's all pretty good.
It's pretty good. I mean, in terms of
99% of the time, it's fine.
Yeah. But
some of the censorship is kind of bogus.
Some of the censorship is a little silly, but whatever. And
not any worse than YouTube.
It would be nice if they had an appeal system, but no, YouTube is way worse for that.
I mean, you can email them. There's a way to contact them.
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you get like you're talking about, if you get like music muted or something,
or if you get your account banned temporarily.
Yeah, you can talk to them.
Like you can't show nipples, things like that. That's kind of like, why? Who gives a shit about human nipples?
Well, yeah, I know there's a thing about female nipples, but I mean also but they don't even allow male nipples, which is odd.
Which I think is fair if you're not gonna allow female nipples, don't allow male.
Well, I mean, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Is it is
allow nipples? It's fine.
Equal rights for nipples, but
18 or up streams, like
yeah,
no porn, but like
treatment. Okay,
if it's 18 and up, yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll. I mean, they might change something at some point. If not, well, whatever. I mean, main thing is we can play video games, have fun, and potentially make a living at it. So.
Exactly.
Alrighty, folks. I'm gonna head off. I'm too tired to get into all of the malarkey, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up if you're wondering why there's not as many videos from me in the future, or going forward for a little while anyway, until this shit gets sorted out. That's basically why. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm so tired of dealing with all of the bullshit that
I quit YouTube a long time ago.
You know, as little as I make on YouTube now with the new stuff that they're looking to implement, everybody will be making even less. So and it's not really even about the money on YouTube, because I make so little now anyway there. It's more about,
even less now with the new changes.
Yeah, it's more about the views and the promotion and the visibility of my content to not only new subscribers or new potential audience members, but existing ones that don't even get the notifications that I've posted something new. And it's like YouTube just doesn't give a shit, you know. I mean, and it's been that way for a very long time. And all of this new shit that's happening right now is just, it's completely disenfranchised me with the platform right now. So, unless things change in a very drastic and positive way, I don't know. Just don't expect very much from me on YouTube in the foreseeable future, I guess is what I'm saying. But I'll be on Twitch all the time, so see you there when I'm live. And I'll be posting all the repeats on Twitch as well, so I'm doing highlights of most of them now, so yeah. If you want to see all of my Fortnite playthroughs, they're all on Twitch in highlight forms. They'll be there forever. So, yeah.
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 Yeah. Alrighty. You could find... Stop with Mixer, alright? I'm not going to Mixer. Seriously. Enough with Mixer. I don't give a shit about Mixer, the new kid on the block.
Okay,
what
Boomer.
I just finished saying. I'm happy with Twitch.
Title of this episode, by the way, okay, Boomer. You'll get it.
Yeah. Christ fucking sakes. Alright, you know what? Just shut up, all of you. I'm going. Bye. This is the end of the show. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out. I'm going now.
Bye, Boomers.
I'll be back on in a little bit. We'll play some more games tonight, but for now, good night for Saturday Night InSaNiTy, and have yourselves a wonderful week. And Where the hell is the... God damn it. Escape key. There.
Twitch is for boomers.
Jimmy.
Oh, Brinsley.
What did I just say about loving all my fans? Yeah. Well, I did until 5 minutes ago. No, I still love you guys. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Catch you next time.